All right, I just wanted to get this out there. HEB, you're liars, and I hate you.
No, they trolled you.
They did not troll me. They lied to me.
They got you.
How they lie to you?
Jordan, HEB flavor favorites.
Yeah.
Bakery butter tortilla
I
salmon
don't know why you
candle.
would want that in the first place.
Have you had a tortilla?
Motherfucker, I'm from Texas. Yeah.
All right, have you smelled a tortilla?
Yes.
All right. Do you like the smell of butter? A light little,
that I don't like.
A nice little touch of butter?
Nope.
You don't like the smell at all?
Nope. I like the taste.
You're all wrong. A light hint of butter, delightful.
Yeah, this I'm cooking something. Only when I'm cooking.
Yeah,
something.
and that's what this would be. A
Light
candle.
hint of butter with a little bit of cinnamon.
How long does it burn?
A candle?
It usually says how long the candle burns.
This
5 hours. 7?
No, this is like probably like 20 hours.
20 hours. Tortillas are not going to do that.
Right, but the
That's a
heat,
meal.
the heat,
You're done.
The heat element would simulate, I thought, the
overpowered
bakery butter tortilla. This candle just smells like butter.
You know what?
It's disgusting.
Fucking SWAT teams need to use that shit.
Oh, wait, but don't they let you open the candle up before you buy it?
No, I ordered it online because these were rare, Jordan. These were rare.
Limited edition.
Limited edition.
You know you're supposed to smell the shit before you get
a limited edition candle to burn.
Because you want the savory, sensory.
You're never gonna have it again.
Exactly.
Right.
So why do you want it once? I want something I can consistently get.
Yeah, if you had the world's most potent sweet rose and could smell it for just one time.
I don't like the way roses smell.
I don't either.
No, but what if it was better than any rose you've ever smelled?
They still smell the same.
Fine, carnation or whatever the fuck you like. That's not the point.
Carnations you don't get for smell.
Fine, baby's breath.
I'm not putting it in my house.
Fine, lavender. Everyone
I hate
loves
lavender.
You hate lavender.
Okay, baby powder.
Okay, fine. Cocoa butter. We're going to 500 million views.
That's easy enough. There you go.
So do you guys remember cocoa butter? I'm sorry, we hit 500,000 views on our cocoa butter.
We did.
Yes.
Really?
Because it's culturally relevant and diverse, but specific enough for people
You know us
to
niggas
know.
like to smell really good with cocoa butter.
Tommy, keep it going. We need the clicks.
What do you know?
Talk about cocoa
I
butter.
will not be your whore.
This time.
What are you trying to say?
No, that was a natural conversation that came
Fucking
up
with this
the
guy.
last time.
There it is.
But you can't. I mean, now you have to pretty much burn this candle until.
No, I'm not gonna. Well, that's the thing. Normally,
He gonna have to.
You know, throw it out the window.
Well, normally you'd burn something you don't
Well,
like.
I'll tell you what.
But that's the point of this, so I don't know what to
do.
do.
Tell you what. Do this. Do this. Do this. Do this.
Soup for my family.
No. This is what you do. This is what you do. All right.
What do I do?
This is the advice I want you to do.
Okay.
I want you to buy 2 more of those and then throw all 3 in the trash. That's what you gotta do.
Just do this.
Just throw all 3 in the trash.
Yeah.
Look, but you gonna have to burn it. Like when you come home from a long day, light them candles, get your bubble bath, and then put on some Sade.
Yeah.
Do that.
You know you do that anyway.
I can't fit in my bath. I'm too large.
Put them legs out on the side of the tub like I do.
No, they go. No.
Like an old school bandit back in the day. A saloon.
Like a saloon.
Bath for a nickel.
No, like my body, because I'm all torso, displaces all the water, so it's just like a little bit on my chest, and then like
And the rest on the floor.
And then my ankles are up, like touching the shower head.
Oh,
just
Jesus.
like I'm just like kicking that around.
Start singing old Negro spirits. Just
Oh my God!
Why didn't you pick an apartment with a deep bathtub?
Because I can only afford so much. At least back when I was doing it, and I don't want to move all my shit.
Yeah,
apartments are expensive.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, you helped me with that couch, and both of us were winded as fuck.
Yeah, I'm not moving anymore until I can afford for someone to move.
Exactly. And Boots Be Knocking, thanks for subscribing. They subscribed for
Boots
the
Be
5th
Knocking.
month in a row.
Oh, man.
Boots Be Knocking. We love you. And for you following for 5 months, you get a free HEB Butter Tortilla Bakery.
Limited edition.
Limited edition.
It's already been lit.
It's already been
used.
lit. It's pre-used.
Slightly
Actually, you know
used.
what? It's
Butter pecan,
it's-
Puerto Rican.
And so this is yours. I'll send it to you. It's gross. For those of you who wondered what it actually smells like, it just smells like pure butter. It just smells like
Popcorn.
Popcorn. Like popcorn.
See,
man.
no, if it was buttered popcorn, I would like what it smelled
Stop.
like.
We're telling you what it smells like. You have 5 people telling you it smells like popcorn.
You don't know
Let
how
us
to
talk
count.
to each other.
No, we've had other people here.
Yeah, JJ said the same.
Well, JJ's wrong.
TJ said
By the
Yeah.
way,
TJ
I wish that technology evolved so much to where we have like a scratch and sniff
Stop
sting,
smelling it.
where everybody can like smell Sam's apartment
like
right now.
a
It smell
monkey
like Bed
poking its
Bath
butt.
& Beyond.
Hold on, Jordan. I think we got the right idea. Let's everybody welcome to Smell-O-Vision. Whoa!
Don't do that.
Whoa!
But that's it.
What did you say?
God,
Pussy.
you wafted it over here.
That's a candle scent for you.
Right. Hey, I did buy that Erykah Badu vagina candle.
Oh, that was an actual thing.
That was an actual thing.
Oh wow.
Wait,
Why
what?
didn't you tell
Yeah.
Sammy about that?
Erykah Badu has vagina scented candles. I bought one. Didn't smell like vagina to me.
It did or didn't?
It did not.
Okay. What did it smell like?
You know, it smells like
Mucus
vagina in the morning. You know, just
In the
fresh.
morning.
in the morning. Oh,
All right.
We
Well, then you
walked
got
down
what
that
you
path.
promised.
Hey,
then,
I got it.
technically, you know.
Let it
Well, I
marinate.
knew that what's her name had one.
Oh, there are more of
Gwyneth
these.
Paltrow. Gwyneth
Goop?
Paltrow had one.
One.
Goop. That goop shit.
You know her Goop products where she
Yeah,
she got
what's that
like
about?
jade vaginas and stuff. So you didn't know about Goop?
I know about it. I don't know.
Yeah,
what
she
you're
had a
talking
vagina
about.
scented candle, and I think I don't know if Erykah Badu was the first or the second, but yeah, actually
Incense.
after
Sorry, not candle.
all right,
Incense.
after Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina scented candle, we asked an expert what's going on in the world of fragrances. So yeah, can you actually make a vagina scented candle? They asked. Certainly, it's possible. We have thousands of materials that we can. I don't
Wait.
I don't know. So what did the incense smell
It just
like?
smells like a normal incense. It's nothing special. Like if you know, I ever thought about it. It's like if this black woman can make an incense smell like a vagina, what would a man smell like with his vagina? Or not vagina, his penis. Sorry,
No, it would be balls.
it'd be balls.
Yeah.
I'd be like thinking
Because
that.
balls have a distinct scent.
I've been thinking it smell like Sean John mixed with Swisher Sweets. Like it has to be a common black smell that you smell in your house. Yeah. Or the
Okay.
little black ice air fresheners that niggas be having in their car.
Oh damn! Boy.
Take it back with
Black
that.
ice. Yeah.
All right. All right. This is not gonna, we're going to get gross with it. Jordan might. If you had to name 3 scents to make your candle of you, like the Tommy candle, what would you think it would
like
smell? And no, they can be pleasant. They don't have to be vagina scented. Like, because my thing is, my beard,
Me.
my beard lotion that I use, my shampoo that I use, it's eucalyptus and peppermint.
Oh, shit.
That shit is delightful. And then there's a
bougie.
fly here that's distracting Tommy very easily.
Something I don't know what the hell. What the fuck?
Oh shit! What is that?
It's red.
We had
It's attacky.
ladybugs in here. There was a dead ladybug
They're
here.
poisonous.
Ladybugs?
yeah.
Yeah,
No, they're not.
they are.
In what way?
I mean, eat 100 of them and find out.
You can eat 100 of anything, it'd be poisonous.
No, you can eat 100 chickens and be fine.
In a row, you
mean-
would die.
Not in a row.
That's what I'm saying.
Just test that theory. I can go to
The
church.
same math as a 100 ladies.
Get 100
It's like a
pieces
bowl
for
of cereal.
$10.99.
Someone says, Tarlin, I brought a strawberry candle and it smells wonderful. Shut up, Tarlin. I'm not asking
There
you.
are some great candles out there,
Yeah.
and fucking tortilla is not one of them.
Tortilla in concept, though, sounds amazing. So that, but my 3, peppermint. What was the other one? Eucalyptus. We had a eucalyptus tree in my backyard, so that is familiar for me when I was growing up. And probably peppermint. Yeah, that's what it would be. Peppermint, eucalyptus, and you know what you can throw in there? You know what you can really throw in there? Bacon grease.
Nigga, what?
It's random.
It's random,
Yeah, it is.
but it would be
I get the
delightful.
idea. I don't think it
I
would
think
be.
it would be.
He's
Earthy,
sweet and
earth-
savory.
Sweet and say, yeah, it's a full.
I don't want that. In my
Smells
life.
thick.
This is what I'm going with.
Okay.
Going with lime and cilantro because I make tacos literally every other day.
Okay.
Let me come to your
That-
house.
you need another
I make
ingredient,
quite
though.
well. Huh?
I don't think we need 3.
I said-
like
no, but that's the prep.
Like
That's the
that. Like if
prompt.
you just do 2,
Right.
you're fine. You wouldn't have got weird. It's like,
I could actually go for an actual scent.
Zapata here, he's got the idea. Whiskey, barbecue, mesquite, smoke, and Mexican spices.
Well, Mexican.
That's a barbecue spread.
Yeah.
No, we said candle, not delicious treat for yourself. not
is that?
smoke.
Well,
your,
you got
not your recipe for
tortillas,
ribs.
fuck it, yeah. Well, I was gonna go with leather.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
see, I fucked up.
Leather
I
and
couldn't
old
think
wood.
of bacon grease. Okay, so leather, perhaps
And
some
cedar. We'll go with
cedar?
Cedar wood.
All right, you're very earthy, classic.
A little earthy.
Do you have an idea?
I don't know. All I can think of
One
is like,
done. Got one more.
Oh Jesus!
Waffles.
see, it gets weird if you just stay at 2.
That third one just gets off the
That's what
chart.
makes it
Waffles.
great. He's got cedar,
Cedar and leather.
cedar, leather, and waffles.
Leather wood, yeah.
Smells like it's like he's eating a waffle off of a
Oh,
table.
you're combining that into one candle.
Yes.
Go for it then.
Okay.
Go do it. So then your candle.
Mesquite, Diesel, and Jameson.
There it is. That's
Yeah.
see that works.
Okay,
Diesel.
You have
Yeah.
that one Just
I thought I
locked
had
and
enough
loaded.
time to think about
No,
it.
but
Okay.
But if you have to use real diesel, just pass out everything. Just,
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
no, it's
fine.
just a weird thing that I've always liked the smell of diesel because my dad is a truck driver or was
Right.
a truck driver, so all his clothes would come home smelling like diesel. So it's just like
Reminds
the
you of
smell.
your
of my,
papa.
yeah.
Nice.
I like fresh cut grass. That's nice. What the hell?
Nice.
That makes a noise.
Oh,
You live in an apartment.
my
When do you
dad
cut the
was-
grass?
Which is why I don't have my delightful favorite
car
scent.
wax. Because my dad had a detailing.
Oh,
business.
okay.
Yeah, that's
Nice. So we doing like
All right, fine. We're switching our weird ones for what our dads smell like.
Car wax and cools. That's it.
Eucalyptus, peppermint, and fucking whatever is an aftershave. Because my dad always like that's
Oh, Brute was my dad.
yeah, aquavelva. There you go. There you
Old-
go.
Old Spice.
Oh, there you go.
The
Not
old,
that.
the original.
Okay,
The
so
one that came in the white bottle, the
Oh,
really
with that
golden.
weird-
oh yeah, with the top.
They don't even make
Yeah,
that
they don't make
anymore.
those no more.
hey, it's about the
No spritzer. You had to.
Nah, it's
Yeah.
about this in the chat. Cedar, leather, and waffles. That's just breakfast. So you want your smell like breakfast. Jordan, we've been waiting on you though. What's your candle scent? So I guess
Well-
2 regular and then something that reminds you of your dad.
Can't do that. Number 1 will always be cocoa butter. That's like my shit.
Okay.
I'm gonna wear that out.
Classic.
Number 2, because I spend a lot of my times at the strip club, cleavage sweat. And then number 3 would be Irish Spring. The reason why I pick Irish Spring is because when I used to
soaps.
now here's why
I like Irish
Here's
Spring.
why
Irish
though.
Spring is
Here's
very
why.
good.
Here's why I choose Irish Spring. Before I used to get like soap that didn't have a strong scent, and when I used to back in the day, my backsliding days, I used to mess around on my girl, and before I had to leave, I had to wash my stuff to wash up at the sink, so she didn't, I'll come home, she'll like, let me smell your shit, and I'll be like, no, and so Irish Spring gets rid of that smell.
One of those classy relationships.
Yeah,
No, but that's like a double negative. If you have like titty stripper sweat and Irish Spring, that just cancels out the tippy.
no, it don't.
He would know. I believe him.
Yeah.
Hey, you don't need a cologne when you go to strip club. Just put on some Irish Spring, and you'll get strippers all over you.
Irish Spring is delicious smelling. That's
Yeah.
what I did before I got into the world of body wash.
You know what I was thinking? Ivory.
That's strong too. That's a good smell that you
Is
can
it?
get rid of too. Yeah.
That's
If
what
you don't
I
want that,
grew
but
up with. I don't
Don't
like
go
the
that far.
ivory. Yeah.
Sir Warwick, cleavage sweat. I understand.
Stripper smell
I don't know if
is
that's
a-
how you said it, but that's
a
how I
candle
read it.
scent.
that is kind
Stripper
of
smell.
clear. Yeah, cleavage sweat.
Yeah.
God, that doesn't sound delightful though.
And if
To
you
some
just-
people, it smells
It'll
like
be better
home.
than that tortilla.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Anything's better than that
is better
tortilla.
that shit.
what's the cleavage sweat? Body spray and sprinkles.
Glitter doesn't have a scent.
right.
You know
But
what?
Irish Spring, look at that though, man. The,
Oh, yeah,
the
Irish
classic
Spring was
bar,
legit.
man. That shit smells. Actually, I think I have some bottle Irish Spring because I
That's
ran
good,
out.
too.
I
That's
just
good
showered
shit.
with the
I
bottle.
stick with Dove. You
Stick
know,
with, you're a Dove man.
I'm a Dove guy.
Nah, see, I got sold.
He
as
gets
a
in his
teenager.
feelings like,
D- Dove men's care. You know.
Strong
Hey,
enough for
But
a
regular
man.
Dove, I'll fuck with too. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
You also got that Garnier Fructis.
Oh my god.
Dude, Herbal Essence.
Herbalette. Oh,
Herbal
Herbal
Essence
Essence.
thing.
Is that the one where they
Herbal
give you an orgasm? We're fucking five.
Yes.
They got-
five
they got
years
rid
old
of that
watching these
commercial, but
commercials,
yeah.
though.
Yes.
No,
what
but-
the fuck? I forgot all about
Yeah.
those commercials, man.
Yeah, I
no
mean-
way they would have that today.
No, because I'm 5 years old. I don't know what an orgasm is. I shouldn't because
Right,
I'm
at five,
5.
it-
And
it's
some
perfectly
girl is
normal
on.
and okay.
And then some girls on television rubbing her hair. Yes, yes. And
A
I'm like,
decade of those commercials. Sam.
right.
Yeah.
And I get it was in what's that one movie where I'll have what she's having.
Oh,
When Harry met
When
Sally.
Harry Met Sally.
Yeah.
I get that was that thing, but like,
That didn't happen in a shower.
yeah, that in the shower
In
it's
a
more
shower
erotic.
already, I'm about to say.
Now I have my memory of it. Let me see here.
Oh, yeah, you
yes,
gotta dig
yes,
one up
shower.
You know, I've never seen that movie when
Which
Harry
one?
Met Sally.
It's okay.
Yeah,
I just like
Herbal
movies I have to add to a list, a giant list of movies I have never
You're not
seen
gonna
before.
watch them.
I mean, it's a rom-com. Like, that's not going to be on your
I mean,
top.
that's not my thing.
Right.
No,
Yeah, so
but it's on my list of things to watch. I got to
Someone has
finish.
to make you watch that.
I mean, I don't mind. I mean, I ain't got no job.
But there's so many other movies I'm sure you got to catch up on.
Indiana Jones,
Oh, yeah, you
those ones are nice. They're not a
That's
waste
a
of your
good one.
time.
Bullet,
Bullet.
good,
My
too.
dad liked that one.
Yeah, I've seen Bullet.
Kung Fu, the movie with the one who passed away, the comedian who was on Black Sheep. He did a Kung Fu movie.
Oh no, Chris Farley.
Yeah, he did a Kung Fu.
Oh, Beverly Hills Ninja.
Yeah, I've
that
never
one's
seen
stupid.
that.
I love
Yeah,
that.
like
you don't.
that
You
one.
don't.
I've never seen
No,
that
you,
before.
you could see that one, but no,
The
let's,
CGI isn't. Don't see it on Blu-ray. You got to find a way to.
I pirated my shit, so they probably have it already on
Wait,
Blu-ray
wow.
by this point.
But I got some candles here. Actually, I can actually pull it up with the chat here.
Does Axe have candles? Because I feel like that's a terrible idea.
I'm not sure,
kinda
but here, how about One-Eyed Johnny?
Sounds like
agree.
the worst idea.
One-Eyed
that someone
Johnny.
would do.
One-Eyed Johnny's candle. Newport Shorts, Ajax, and fried chicken.
So that's just racist.
Racist as fuck.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to make sure that was.
Yeah, no, it's super racist.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's any other
What's
ones.
the red chicken place? The red and blue one that's like it's
Raising
only in
Cane's?
Pflugerville. No, it's not
Churches?
Raising Cane's. It's the other one.
Bushes?
No,
You said red and blue?
yeah, it's like red.
Zaxby's.
Zaxby's.
Oh.
Zaxby's was giving fried chicken candles away.
Yeah, he's
KFC
right.
Oh, no. Don't forget, KFC had them
did
fried
that
chicken
shit, too.
crocs.
No, they had the log, the starter log.
Yes.
I wanted
Oh,
it.
wait a minute. Let's also get on, since we talking about fried chicken, let's also get on KFC's ass for that Black History Month shit where they had that chicken leg, and in the back they had that black fist for Black History Month. Pull that shit up.
Really?
Pull
I
that
didn't-
shit up.
I didn't
Pull
hear
it up.
about that.
Well, here's the did KFC honor Black History Month with this tweet? Mostly false. The viral tweet was fake, but not as fake as you might think. Oh no. Here. Well, yeah, it blocks it out, but I hear you, I
can
see
see.
you, and I stand with you. Black History Month, and it's a piece of fried chicken
And in the back, look at
with
that.
a
The
Black
shadow
Power
of it,
fist in the back. I don't know how
Wow.
that's false. I'm not going to read it because we're trying to talk about
KFC on that bullshit, man.
the Colonel, man.
What'd you expect from Colonel Sanders? Like really?
Black
16 original
Let's be
spices. That's
honest.
what I
Let's be
expect.
honest. That
11.
shit's not
You're giving
good.
Too many.
It's not good for anybody. How many black people has KFC killed? A lot of arteries get
Oh, wait.
clogged.
Oh, I thought
wait.
you meant for the recipe. I was like,
Oh,
oh.
So
Oh,
wait,
shit, that's a whole
wait,
nother
wait,
level.
wait,
It's
wait.
like Harlan
so,
Sanders.
So wait, number one is East Coast West Coast beef, and number two is Church's KFC. Every fried chicken joint out there, they done killed more niggas than that.
Let's
Dude-
be honest.
Dude, he
That'll
gave
let-
Popeyes a pass. That definitely has to be up
No,
there.
Popeyes killed nigga too because
Oh,
that
motherfucker.
chicken sandwich done murdered somebody.
Hey, this is the excellence. We limit TJ to about 4 of them. You hit about 4 of them in about the last 3 sentences.
We got to get our own shit.
Yeah. But
Damn it,
even
we
then,
could
I don't
say it
want to get
infinitely.
canceled.
Well, if it's us, it's none but black people on the
No,
screen.
I'm talking about my channel. Like, even if it's you guys just saying it.
Oh, okay.
That's racist then.
Yeah.
Boycott
Welcome
fuck
to
out
the
of them.
internet.
Let's boycott Twitter. They don't like shit like that.
I'm just saying.
They don't like-
We have
I
lots
would
of
not-
viewers
You
and
know-
they're like, wow, they're talking about fried chicken. I don't like this content. They're leaving.
Are they?
I didn't bring up fried chicken.
Technically,
Thanks, One-Eyed Johnny. No, but I want to bring up that Herbal Essence commercial because I already had it queued up for like
That's
30
what I was
minutes
waiting
here.
on.
Because
What the fuck?
it's they have it saved in the archives.
Oh man, tomorrow's gonna
It
be
seems
bad.
no matter where you go, people are hearing about Clairol's Herbal Essences shampoo.
Oh my god.
Hearing about the all-natural botanicals, the organic herbs and pure mountain water. But what impresses them most is how much
Never
people
mind, wait.
love their hair.
Could you bring me some of that shampoo?
Herbal
Oh my
Essences.
God.
Wait, here's my question though.
It had everything.
What made her go to the airport sink? Airplane sink.
Airplane sink.
And wash her hair in the sink. And tell me what woman can wash her hair with a dress on and not spill any shampoo or water on that?
In an
I can't
airplane.
even eat a bean
In an
burrito without
airplane.
spilling that shit on my shirt. You telling me she can wash her hair and she can't get that on her clothes?
Turbulence and all.
Turbulence and all. Look at this lady.
Stop by aisle 5 for
In a
Clairol's
grocery
Herbal
store.
Essences.
Yes. It was a whole
Takes you
campaign.
where no shampoo is.
Oh, well, yeah. It's like a decade.
Botanicals and organic herbs from mountain water. It will make your hair
Oh, the last
How that airplane like map lined up at 9/11.
one. Oh,
Like-
damn.
You think that's great?
Oh, Dr. Ruth.
Try the
No,
body
that's,
wash.
it's not Dr. Ruth.
Clairol's Herbal.
No, it's Dr. Ruth.
Yeah, it is Dr.
Was it Dr. Ruth?
It's
Or was it
Dr.
just
Ruth.
an old lady?
No, it's Dr. Ruth.
Dr. Ruth.
The sexologist or
She's
who?
still alive?
I
think.
never realized that. Well, it was Dr. Ruth. Look at there. There you go.
Dr. Ruth,
Graphics.
Hey,
that
I
was
know
Dr.
who that
Ruth. Yeah, you
is.
guys are right.
Dr. Ruth. I watch this show all the time.
Oh, yeah. Because it was called Real Sex. And you're like, ooh.
No, it
Oh,
wasn't
no, it wasn't
called
Real Sex.
Sex.
Oh,
It was
no.
a whole
Whoa,
different
whoa.
thing.
What was the
That was
album?
HBO.
No. Wait, was HBO the one where they had the talk where they talked about dildos and whatnot?
They
That
did
was
a-
her show.
That was on Oxygen.
That was
Her show
her
had
show
no
was
nudity.
Oxygen. Yeah,
Right.
but it had no
but
nude.
the name was very provocative, right?
I don't think it was real sex.
It was something with Dr. Ruth.
No, okay, yeah, because there was something where I was watching as a kid. It was like, ooh, it has the word sex in it. I thought it was real sex. It might have been. And I clicked it, or I tried to skip to it, and it was just this old lady talking about dildos, and I'm like, oh, this is actually this is pretty educational. I'm like 12, 13, and I'm just
it's just the regular Dr. Ruth show.
Dr. Ruth.
There was, I guess there might have been another one.
Yeah,
There was another one that was on Oxygen, elderly lady that was a doctor that also had a sex show as well too.
Okay, but yeah, point is, Dr. Ruth, thanks for teaching the youths about dildos and safe sex.
I don't think she
and
was
all of
supposed
that.
to teach the.
I don't think that's what that was for.
Real sex was HBO.
Real
I guess I'm
sex was on a whole
You
different
were
level.
sheltered, man. You didn't have cable.
No, I had.
They don't get that in Fresno.
I had scramble porn. That's what I had.
Well, I had that was Skinamax.
I had static porn. What is like? Yeah.
10 o'clock. 10 o'clock.
Well, my
Switch it
cousin
over.
hooked us up at one point with HBO and the Showtime.
How
Man,
old were
bruh.
you that you were watching static porn? Because
10,
No.
10, 11.
It
I was
Yeah.
in static porn at 7. I didn't start watching real sex to probably 11 years old.
It's about right for me.
when did you get the internet? That's what I was trying to compare
my
it to.
parents had HBO.
Yeah.
My parents had the hookup at that time. So when I saw,
Yeah,
Look,
was it the black box? Because we had the black box.
yeah, we had the black box.
box.
We had Charter
Right.
at the time.
Same
Yeah,
here,
we had
Charter.
Charter.
Charter Communication.
Is that a black thing?
And for the children out there, the black box was I don't even know how it worked.
Cable
but
box.
It was a cable box that
Like a splitter.
overrode.
thing.
Yeah, but it overrode the blocks that the cable, the actual analog cable,
Yes, that's it.
that would go and provide you the channels because the network or
premiums.
the company that you bought your TV through, they go, okay, we're gonna run all TV through these cables, but we're gonna block digitally or however they did it somehow.
The ones that you have to pay for.
The ones you have to pay for your
unless you-
HBOs, your the pay-per-views and whatnot,
Yeah.
Showtime,
Skinamaxes.
Skinamax.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But that black box would give you access to it, unrestrained. You just click on it, clear as day.
Dun-dun.
And if you didn't have that,
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
and you were a little horny teenager or preteen,
Yeah.
preteen probably for me at the time, 10 o'clock comes around and then it's like, this is the end of Cinemax presentation. And then it just played that
Did it
sexy.
do that?
Yeah, it's had the switch over.
Okay.
Right
I
as
just
it
saw the
started.
logo and that was
Yeah,
it.
it was
It was
a
late
logo.
night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like late
Yeah.
night, and
The
then
neon. Yeah, I got
yeah,
you.
and then it went to like the whatever the show was going to be,
Yeah.
the presentation, which was some sort of porno.
Well, see, the thing about it, you got something different with all three. You really looking at this?
No, just laughing because we went from scented candles to real sex. Let's set the ambiance here.
right.
Premium
That's
channels.
how we are good gentlemen in the bedroom because we light a candle and we watch Dr. Ruth when
That's
we were
what we
11.
were raised on.
That's
But
how
no,
you set the movie. Go
They
ahead.
each provided you
Lighting a chicken fried candle, smelling of diesel and
And putting on some Playboy Cardi in the
leather
background.
cinnamon
Some real-
waffles.
You act like that's not half your appeal to Jess. You sound you smell like most masculine things anyway. Fucking protein powder,
Look at him.
all
Broad
sorts of shit.
shoulders, good hair.
Right. Yeah. Girls like musky. Maybe not the fried chicken. Maybe not the buttered candle. I was hoping that maybe there'd be a Mexican girl that would be delighted by a tortilla candle,
shit.
but I don't think anybody likes the smell of raw butter. So
you should have bought a tequila candle and then just
What does that even smell like?
regret,
Agave.
Yeah, I see that.
regret and sadness.
agave and lime. It's close to your
I
candle.
don't see any-
Aloe vera.
I see that now. I see
Also, I think we're getting called out. They said,
Bro,
y'all talking about how my mind goes, just ADD. I'm sorry. We go all over the
most
place.
people
until-
do.
We
most
do.
People, most
Also-
people have short attention spans.
It's a
That's how we
pre-show.
operate.
Yeah, this is the pre-show. This is not even
Yeah,
the real
this
show.
is the real show.
But it usually stays in because there's lots of good content here. First-time viewer, Hollow Man 190. Yeah!
I love that.
Hey.
It just said yeah with a couple A's, but I just decided to go, yeah!
I hope he pronounces it that way from now on.
Yep.
Okay.
HBO, Showtime, Cinemax all came out at 1 o'clock. Well, mine was 10 o'clock on my end.
12-ish you was still.
Yeah.
You were in a
11
different time
to-
zone.
Yeah,
you were in
Pacific,
different-
baby. Yeah.
But like, see, all three provided something different, right?
Right.
HBO had your documentaries such as Real Sex and Pimps Up, Hose Down.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
He knows. I mentioned this before. Watch this. Watch what I'm about to do to him. If the narrator was the best narrator.
Yes, he was.
Started off real quick. Look, here we go. Welcome to the ladies of the night. This
I want to.
is
I'm not sure you should type that.
No.
Pimps Up. Holes Down. That's exactly how he said it.
Oh,
That's how he said it.
So
And
HBO
it was
had
fantastic.
Real Sex,
Yeah.
Pimps Up, Hoes Down.
Right.
They had Hookers at the Point.
Hookers at the point.
They had
yeah.
the Taxi Cab Confessions.
Yep.
Man, my 10 years old was
one.
lit.
No, it's one we are missing, motherfucker.
Oh, which one?
It was like an international one where they show weird sex shit.
It was like Shock Video or something like that. I know you talking about. Yeah.
Shock Video.
Wait,
That
is
was the
this
other
the
one.
right thing?
I believe so.
Okay, because
Yes.
because it told me YouTube. It told me this may be inappropriate for some users.
Oh, it
and I had
totally
to click
is.
it.
Yeah.
Here, let
But
me
it's a
see-
documentary.
Let me
so
see if I can if there's some audio
It
here.
was super informative. I learned way too much shit from HBO documentaries.
I don't know how far you
Did
need
we
to go.
not?
Is this correct?
Pimps.
Here, let me read it. With over a decade of research, production, and direction of a pimpumentary of the life reveals the mysterious world of pimp from the streets to the international players' ball. That was not just a
Player
Chappelle
haters
Show
ball.
That was a real thing.
I thought that was
Baseball is
just
a real thing.
The player haters ball.
Hoes have
World hidden by night. The world
Okay,
pimp
here.
game.
Oh god, there's a
Rule
lot of
number.
butt. I gotta be careful.
This wasn't too good.
Yeah, I just want to.
Because it is a lot of butts.
Yeah, okay. It's a keep off switch. It's just butt cheek. Honestly. It's hooked.
Depends how much they show.
Yeah, let's see if we can get. Someone said Oz. My friend Oz.
This does sound like Oz music.
Yeah, was terrible.
Over the
yeah.
years, as I
Does sound
became
like
more
Oz.
familiar with the life during the
Oz is
making
like
of the
80.
two Hookers at the Point films, I learned a little bit about the unwritten rules of the pimp game. Rule number 1, a real pimp must get paid. So I dropped a few bucks to explore the lifestyle of this secret society. On our journey, we discover a world hidden by
I
night.
really just letting this play.
The world.
His voice is in memory. The world of the pimps.
I feel like you caught something you probably shouldn't.
Right. You probably had to head that
It
out.
was on YouTube, and you couldn't
YouTube
see what
could-
was happening.
YouTube shows something.
You couldn't see what was happening. Yeah.
Tell you about the life of the
It was like a Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
it was
rule
it's
number
fine.
1. Real pimps must get paid.
Yeah. So that was like age 11 watching that
Yeah,
kind of shit.
man.
And you're like, yeah, pimps
American
must get
Pimp.
paid.
Yeah.
It was fascinating. And then so Showtime and Cinemax were kind of similar.
pretty much the same.
The softcore shit.
Yeah.
No.
I think Cinemax was
Let me
better.
see. What was it? What was it?
Showtime was third.
Yeah.
I'm about to ruin my search history. I have one more that I watched.
Oh, dear God.
Let's see. Wow.
But these are like childhood stuff. Like, man.
Yeah, we were too little watching this shit.
Way too young to be watching.
And the thing
this
was that
shit.
we didn't have internet, but we made it work.
Yeah.
I didn't have legal cable, so I
mean,
had 36 channels.
But fellas, think about it. We saw this when we were young.
remember-
Imagine what kids today see on the internet.
I don't think they
Far
care.
worse. Yeah, they're probably.
was
very
it-
it was-
sensitive
was it-
to
it
shit.
The
was
internet's
called-
raising their
It's
kids
terrible.
now.
I mean, they're not having sex. Like, it's really.
Yes, well, the statistics
They're
are really
sexting.
low on there. Yeah,
having sex.
fascinating generation.
Right.
They don't, yeah, they just
Now, do you guys
pop a
remember?
lot of pills though.
Yeah, they're eating pills with impunity. Like goddamn Pac-Man, just
Reckless abandon.
These kids are fucking crazy,
They are.
and their vape pens.
Yeah.
the
Oh
my
jewels.
God.
Oh god.
There's, like they go into the bathroom in school and just.
You know what's crazy is like thinking that, you know, they have a trade school where you like learn how to be a welder, plumber, stuff like that. I wonder if they ever have like a blunt school, like they teach the kids how to roll blunts like back in the day.
You know what? And I want
Everybody
that
want to do vape pens. Like, do you know how to roll a blunt? Like,
that's gonna be your old man. You're gonna
outdated.
die
That's
on.
gonna be on, yeah.
These kids nowadays
Blunts.
don't know how to roll a blunt.
Blunts have gone the way of Blockbuster.
Wow, put that on a
Hollywood
t-shirt.
video.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Blunts have gone the way
Yeah,
of
of
Blockbuster.
Blockbuster.
I
Tommy
posted
McGrew
that in like
2021.
2 different group chats that the was it Fairweather Cidery had a blunt rolling competition.
Really?
Yeah, and then everyone was like, "Yeah, I don't know how to roll blunts anymore." Edward was like, "I don't know how to do it without that machine."
The old ways are dying, folks. You must preserve tradition, for it be lost forever to time.
We're gonna be those.
Hand rolling joints are right next to homemade tortillas.
Right.
Handmade tortillas, cursive, and rolling joints. Gone by this
Well,
generation.
cursive is already gone.
Yeah.
Who the
I
fuck
can't
uses
believe
cursive?
I still sign in cursive or I
Yeah.
still
I
write
just do
in
my
cursive.
crazy signature.
Well, I
but
do,
that's
but I
it,
mean, it's
yeah.
just crazy that I still know
got
how to
the-
do
yeah.
cursive,
Yeah.
right?
Still got
But
the-
then people.
the muscle memory of cursive.
Well, here's the thing. When I went to Wingstop today, I signed in cursive.
Yeah.
He was like, "What is this loop?" I said, "That's a J." He said, "Oh, okay. I've never been taught how to write in cursive."
But here's the thing: is I know my name, but sometimes I get tripped up on like, what's an X?
I do too.
Oh, X.
But
the thing and the thing. Yeah.
A little squiggly. Yeah, I know. I do
Squiggly line,
that,
and then
but
you gotta come back.
But yeah, it's just crazy how the younger generation, even though I'm 35, I'm
we're not that old.
I'm not old, but I'm just saying that the fact that I know how to write cursive, but our younger generation don't know how to do that. It's like, what happens when you become a celebrity? You have to do a signature.
Right.
Do you write everything in like regular letters?
No, it's just a hashtag. You just put the hashtag and then their little symbol, like Prince. Everyone needs a symbol like Prince.
There's only so many symbols on that keyboard.
Hashtag bussin'. Right.
That's how you sign your name.
Yeah, that's how you sign it.
Nah,
sheesh, man.
No, the one that got me where I was like, oh shit, I feel like I'm old. I'm younger than all you guys. But I got chickenpox classic. Like I didn't have the vaccine for chickenpox came out maybe like 2 years after I left elementary school.
Oh shit.
So people are like, oh yeah, kids don't get chickenpox anymore because they got a vaccine for it, which is great. But I got
that was around before.
No, the vaccine?
Yeah.
No. Not really. It's a modern thing.
You got the chickenpox vaccine because
So yeah, that would have been about right.
Yeah, they give you like a living chickenpox vaccine is one of those weird ones that it's a living cell.
Right.
I never got it.
Yeah.
I
definitely get it.
Yeah, I got the vaccine or the chickenpox period.
The vaccine.
The vaccine. I remember getting it because they were like, "You're gonna die if you don't get it."
I think like 3rd grade or something.
Oh well, we didn't get them in Fresno Unified School District.
That's not a surprise.
No, my buddy got super chickenpox. He was out for like 3 weeks.
Super chicken.
Yeah, it was super like a high form of contagious. Like
God.
12 of us were gone in 1 week because we all got
Holy
chickenpox
shit.
out of like a 25-person class. He just
Ebola.
eliminated all of us in one go, but it's fine. We survived.
Patience.
Sneezed once.
That's all it takes. No, man. That's why I'm taking this Corona Delta because he was on the other side of the class. My friend Richard, I forget his last name, but his name was Richard. Love that guy. That was cool shit. Yep.
Right.
And he gave us all chickenpox, and then he did karate. Then he taught me how to skateboard, and I busted my ass in front of my dad.
So you were friends in the end.
Yeah, these guys.
He
were
almost
Ollie?
killed you.
Huh?
Did you Ollie?
No, I couldn't. I was too chubby, man. I was a chubby kid, and
Do
my
what?
feet have always been big.
Ollie. That's like the most basic like skateboarding move. It's
Sir Warwick
longboarded.
says you're all kids. I don't know how old Sir Warwick is, but I feel like I should just as Sir no matter what because he seems elderly.
I mean, I don't mind being called sir or daddy.
Let's start the show.
roll that beautiful bean footage.
Welcome to the CincountDown. Ow! Whoa, that was nice.
You weren't used to that.
I was not used to that. I like that. Where the hell have you guys been with that? I've been waiting for
I
it.
was about to say like he was ready to tell us to shut up. He was getting ready for it like us.
Well, no.
Nobody's Flavor Flav, Marco.
Excuse me, I could use that O'Reilly's ow at the end of anything I say.
Ow.
There you go.
More effort. I need more effort from you, Marcos. No half measures, no half assing.
You get Ben Stein effort.
Yeah.
Clear eyes.
We were talking about 90s commercials, Garnier Fructis and Clear Eyes and Motel 6. We'll leave the light on for you. Goddamn marketing works even 30 years later. Welcome, everybody.
I don't know. I'm not staying at a Motel 6 if I don't have to.
Don't blame you.
But they'll leave the light on for you.
Here's something I don't know why they don't do. We are nostalgia whores. We had a whole debate
Right.
on the chat about it. Why don't they just replay old commercials, the ones we remember?
They
do in
Spark
Christmas.
that shit up.
They've started doing it for Halloween too.
But those are like seasonal. I'm talking about
All
every day.
year round.
Like I do it every now and then. I go
Here's
on
the thing
YouTube
though,
and do it.
like
I saw the Energizer commercial with the robot family.
Oh,
You remember
yeah,
that
yeah,
shit?
yeah.
It was creepy as fuck.
we did a top 5 commercials, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But I don't watch cable. Like until this NFL season started, when would you see a
Sure, I don't
commercial?
either. Well, YouTube.
Well, Hulu.
I have pay for YouTube.
I don't pay for YouTube. I pay for all the rest. So
Yeah,
only
but-
YouTube.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Hulu does commercials, but they
Discovery Plus also.
Sure, why not? No, but so Tommy, you just want to go back to 2004 and just watch ravioli roll home. Do you remember this commercial?
Dude, that looks really good
Oh,
for
I do.
2004.
It was weird too.
this
There was
is-
a lot of
Look
weird
at, just ravioli eating itself off the shelf, rolling.
You want to talk about nostalgia shit that really hit commercial for whatever. What is it from Breaking Bad?
Number 5, Chef Boyardee.
The strong meth favorite person from Breaking Bad.
The what?
The strong meth from Breaking Bad. The blue shit.
Oh,
it's the
meth,
purest
yeah.
form of nostalgia. This is what I'm trying to say.
Right,
It's a long way to get.
It's the 99.9% pure.
Pure nostalgia.
All right.
For whatever reason, commercials do it. Like,
Real-
I'm so happy you showed.
Real quick, I'm Sammy Gonzalez. That's Marcos Lira. That's Tommy McGrew.
Yes.
This is Jordan. I know your last name.
Houston.
Houston. Is it really Houston?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It's like a 90s R&B
Hey,
song.
first of all, you give me my government name, nigga. Shit.
Fine. What is it? F Boy Deluxe on Instagram or Facebook?
Certified F boy. Let's go.
Fine. But all I'm happy about is so you mentioned Marcos, and this is actually a nice plug to our old episodes. Go watch our archive of the Scene Countdown episodes. This is like episode 57 or 8 or something like that. We're getting there.
Yeah,
but we
there's
did
a lot of
favorite
these.
commercials.
Did
And
we?
yeah, we did.
Okay.
And maybe you weren't there.
was
But
not there.
Okay.
one of my top 5, it might have been number 1, is a commercial that's now coming back on TikTok, and I'm stuck in the infinite loop because it's so fucking crazy, and it cracked me the fuck up when I was a kid.
Okay.
And that, of course, is the berries and cream guy.
You tried these berries and cream starburst?
Pardon me, what kind of starburst did you just say?
Berries
And berries. Berries and what else?
and cream.
Berries and cream. Oh, hurrah!
God damn it. The shorter one's even funnier.
Berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream. Berries and cream. Berries and cream. Oh, I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream.
It's so
Those are great.
It's so
It's
fucking
so
weird.
fucking weird, man.
But it's
I miss weird Starburst.
Skittles used to do it too.
No, weird Skittles. That was what it was. All of
God,
them.
Man, they were all fucking. That's marketing genius.
Right.
Those were memorable.
right, and I used to love that stupid berries and cream
Oh, he
commercial.
was great.
I'm surprised I can't find the short one because the short one was he just like berries and cream.
He was in
berries and
more,
cream.
right? It wasn't just that one. I could have.
No, he was on like 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They were all
But
hilarious.
But then that last, because the one in the short commercial that was on Nickelodeon all the time, he just hit the octave super high. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream.
I remember this the countdown
Shit.
too because y'all talk about
Crack-
real man and Jesus.
that
That's
was
all I
J-
remember. That's
that
why I
was
was like.
JJ's.
That's why I was.
JJ's.
That's why I was like, y'all did do
yeah,
that.
I was on that one, dude. Yeah.
Right. So go back and watch our old episodes and be sure to stick around for this episode, which is our top 5 favorite people. Now, I know that sounds really broad and generic, but let me go ahead and bring that down a little bit simpler. So when I say top 5 favorite people, this is actually a user submitted. Let me get the guy's name because he submitted a bunch of good lists, honestly, and we kind of had to finagle this one a little bit, but not too bad because ultimately...
Finagle that bagel.
Yeah, he had a lot of them. And this is from Harito from Instagram, Rito's Modern Life, if you want to stalk him. But he gave me a whole list of them. Let's see, this one he said, favorite people like Bob Ross or Mr. Rogers, movie moments, movie fights, vices or lazy activities, skills. So he gave us a couple
There were
good,
a lot of good
top
ones on
5.
there. Why do we settle on the broadest Vegas one?
Because we were on a short clock, motherfucker. And we need to get everything
What do you want to
reset.
change it to from that list?
Anything movie related, I would have been great.
Right, but we had to think about it. And
Me
this
Jordan
time...
would have been okay with that.
Well, we-
Marcos too.
Well,
Not you, though.
you offer you offer no initiative, and you have no.
Why are you
morals.
grading him on
I
air?
just show- you don't pay me. I just show up.
I pay you in air conditioning.
No, you don't.
Fighting
It's
like
always
Jerry
how
Springer.
it is.
That's what they do.
You got to be here tomorrow too, by the way. Just
Yeah.
let you know. Yeah, both
On
of
the
you
sports.
actually.
Oh yeah.
That one.
Yeah, because Marcos is hosting it, and
Yeah.
you love Marcos.
In sports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's super excited about that one.
Yeah, I'll be here early for that one.
Well, that's it for tomorrow's episode. But for this week's episode, as I mentioned, top 5 favorite people. So these are celebrities, artists, musicians, dead or alive, confirming, but real life people that you seek inspiration from, people that you like, people that you want to have a beer
You
with.
wish you could have a beer with. Or a party with.
Or a party with, right? You know, like I put Bob Ross as the perfect example. He's probably one of the number zeros where he's on everybody's list, but not
It's
good
not
enough.
on my list at all.
No.
Saw that
Bob Ross.
documentary.
What happened
He's
in the
still
documentary?
great in the.
I still haven't seen that documentary, by the way. Is that documentary good?
It's about his family mostly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's still legit.
Is he alive still?
No,
he's
he did.
long
When did he
dead.
die?
Huh?
When did he die?
90s.
Early
Oh, yeah,
90s?
early
Oh,
90s,
shit.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Right.
I just don't care about like I never watched that PBS show. I'd be like,
I never
I
did
glance at it
either.
every now and again because it was just cool to see a dude paint a picture.
Fair.
Like,
fuck
9
that.
minutes.
Put on
it's
Doug.
like what's that? It's like similar to that old man that used to cook. Like he put 2 cups of wine in this and 1 cup of wine in that.
yeah, the old
that old
guy.
guy with the glasses,
Yeah, I remember
3
him.
cups of wine. I used to watch that guy, but I've never
Yeah,
watched
'cause
the Bob
he was getting
Ross.
lick it up. You could tell.
Oh man,
Jesus
he's from the
Christ.
South. You know they put lick in
Yeah.
almost every fucking thing.
Oh yeah.
Right. So that might be my honorable mention. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'm audibling my number 5. So I'm gonna switch to a couple people, but it's the same class of people. But these are people that you either, like I said, seek inspiration from, like, want to hang out with, like their work consistently, or just think is kind of cool. So I'm gonna start, and then we'll go all the way loop around. What's up, Jordan? Jordan,
I'm thinking of my list.
you can't just be giggling behind me while I'm trying to set up the premise, and you're like, tee in the background.
you just cheered what he did behind you earlier. It's the
Yeah.
same, you got to accept the good with the bad, bro, with everyone.
That's how it goes.
Fine. Well, my
I'll be serious.
no, you don't need to be serious. I gotta teach these guys on-air presence and
What
how
are
to
you
show up
talking
on
about?
time.
On-air
and-
presence.
We're all
What?
professionals.
He does have really good on air
I
presence.
do.
Then stop giggling behind me where I can see you not only from this peripheral but from this peripheral because
That's your problem, not his.
Yeah.
him opening his chest to show his chesticles is not my problem.
Don't
He
you
wants
Systemic racism. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
you keeping him down.
Yeah.
God, but
You keep him from being himself. No problem.
well, this list. See you later, Zapata. Number 5, Emiliano Zapata. No, I'm kidding. No, it's not her. But that'd be kind of cool, though. No, but my number 5, I'm switching it. I'm audibling her. You guys don't have him on his list. It was going to be, which is now my honorable mention, Cheech Marin.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
But that would have been nice, or even Cheech and Chong as honorable mention. But no, I'm going to go because you guys reminded me of it. And he was one of the guys who was in my childhood early on, taught me my love of cooking. And then there was another lady who was classic.
Yeah.
Julia Child?
No, well, Julia Child's the classic. She's in there too, but not nearly as much as this guy was when I was younger. This guy also got me into Iron Chef. He wasn't
Yep,
an Iron Chef,
yep.
but he got me really into cooking shows, and he's kind of been my basis for cooking and awesomeness. You guys maybe not even remember him.
I
My number
do.
5 is Martin Yan.
Yeah, I remember that guy.
Fucking Martin Yan can cook. This guy was the shit, man. He's a chef now. He's like 79 years old. He's elderly as all hell. But this guy, you know, look at Anthony Bourdain.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Was this Anthony?
You don't have to admit anything, Tommy. I just said
If
the
you bring up
name.
anyone's name that's on my list, I'm gonna bring. It's gonna just automatically go.
Shut up. Look at Martin Yen and how awesome he is.
Okay,
exercise
hey,
room.
look.
He was initially.
Thank you for
wrong.
dropping
Yeah.
by.
Oh, okay.
Took him
Have you
off.
ever
Okay.
cooked up
Yeah.
spaghetti or
Look, I
lasagna?
remember
Of
this
course
guy.
you have. There are a couple of the
He's a
most.
great cook.
Yeah.
No offense,
No offense.
but you couldn't have picked a more boring person.
Oh, it's random. Like I said, it's random.
Incredibly, he was super boring.
Oh
though.
no, but then also kind of in that same kind of narrative because they were also that kind of early cooking. Emerald Lagasse also. So
He
it's like,
said, "Bam."
huh? Bam.
Yeah,
Right.
he had a thing. This guy didn't.
Yeah, he
have it.
did. He had
What-
cornstarch and chop it up. You chop it up. You chop it up. That's his whole thing. It's not very
that's not really a
shiny.
thing.
I didn't consider
He did
that
it every
catchphrase.
show. He
I
was
didn't know
on
that.
the
He chopped up
cornstarch.
cornstarch every episode?
Yeah, no, he was on the box of cornstarch for a long time because he used cornstarch and everything, and the way he said it was delightful. You put in the cornstarch, you put more cornstarch, it's cool.
I don't know if you could say it.
I can say it like that because if you go back and watch the clips, that's exactly how he says it. It's an impersonation.
It's not a catchphrase. He was just
Put in
talking.
cornstarch in. I love it.
Popular
But he's a
Western
cool
parts of
guy.
dishes.
Cornstarch in
Well, today,
anything.
Hey, he's a
I'm
great
gonna show you
cook.
how
He
to
owns
make
PF
Chinese.
Chang's. He's great.
One of those down the street from my apartment.
Right. I
He's
think
the only one in Austin.
I think that's correct. It could be somebody
Yeah.
else.
Wait, where PF Chang?
Huh?
Where are you talking about
I
PF
don't
Chang?
know. You can
No,
order
no,
it
no.
on DoorDash.
So
That's all I know.
PF Chang I know is in the
Jollyville
Arboretum.
is- Yeah, it's,
Jollyville, yeah, that's the area. That's the only PF Chang that I
yes,
know
that's
of.
the one I know too. That's what I live by.
That's where That's where you take a girl out on the date.
Which is I can't do that because you can buy that shit in the frozen food section. It's weird.
Oh wait,
to-
first day will
that's
be.
all I ever knew about it until I
True.
moved here. I
True.
was like, oh, it's an actual restaurant.
I was like,
It was a
oh.
Marie Callender's. That shit closed down.
That was
Damn, Rick
disgusting.
Callender's.
yeah.
That was
They have good
real
pies.
disgusting.
That's what I hear. But Cheesecake Factory.
But yeah, so that was your number 5.
Yeah, but yeah, essentially early '90s cooking people.
All right.
Julia Child, even though she was way earlier. It'd be her old Julia Child.
Who was another one?
There was another one. I can't remember him
another
though.
one. I can't remember.
And then the original Iron Chefs. Fuck it, all the original Iron Chefs. Morimoto, Hiroyuki Sakai. Oh God, I know more of them.
Ted Mosby of this group.
Whatever. My number 5, '90s cooking people.
Okay.
Those, any one of them.
That's
Fuck it.
fine.
Okay.
Masahiko Kobe, Italy. Fuck it, he was my favorite. Marcos, you're number 5.
I've always had a big fascination with people that grow into different professions. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger is actually a good example. Like, was a bodybuilder, then was an actor, then was a politician. Now he just fucks around and says random shit on TikTok. But the best example of that I could ever think of, and one of my childhood heroes, is Bruce Lee.
Ooh, that's nice.
Oh, you know that movie came out on Netflix, the one that WWE made.
WWE made a BruceLee movie?
The Birth of a Dragon.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to watch that. Oh, wait. It's the movie that everyone was like, oh, there's a white savior in this and blah, blah, blah.
In a Bruce Lee movie?
Yeah. I didn't watch it.
I've never seen it.
The old one? Are you talking about the old one?
No, he said it's a new one made by WWE. Yeah.
It's Dragon, which came out in the 90s.
That one was terrible.
It's really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember it now.
I remember.
Oh, Enter the Dragon with Jason Scott Lee, not related. That one?
It was called Dragon.
It's called
Dragon.
Dragon.
Dragon's actual Bruce Lee.
No, Enter the Dragon. Oh, no, you're right. You're right.
No, Enter. Oh, no.
There's a lot of.
They use
He
Dragon.
really only made one amazing movie that translates it. Yeah, it was Enter the Dragon, because the other ones have editing issues. Is kind of the best way you can put it.
Right. Yeah. And,
Martial arts, James Dean.
Exactly. And but that's just bad. These are badass picks you're picking. But I thought you said you were gonna keep yours alive.
We had a conversation before that, and then people that are dead are just more badass, is what it comes down.
because nobody alive is worth it.
Oh, why keep everybody my guys alive? So fuck it. I guess all these people, when they die, I think my list holds up, other than Martin Yen, because nobody remembers him. But
I literally was about to say, who the fuck is that?
Martin Yen, fine. Morimoto, which you still don't understand.
No.
All right. But Bruce Lee, easy pick. There's no
originator of UFC. Or mixed martial arts, in a
Put
way.
him on it. Put him in every game.
Jeet Do. Yeah, I just unlocked him in UFC.
Yeah. Was it Jeet
Kune Do?
D?
No, Jeet Kune Do.
Oh, Jeet Kune Do.
Yep.
Way of the
The
intercepting
art of
fist.
fighting without fighting? Yeah.
Using no way as way, having no limitation as limitation.
If you put sponge in water,
Like water?
No, if you put water into a cup, it becomes a putt. You put it into
You
a
gotta
teapot,
stop
it becomes the teapot. Now, water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend.
Yes. The best. It's the best.
Exactly. Your number
My
5,
number
Tommy.
5 was my number 1 on one of the lists we did. I don't know if it was dead people we want to meet or who we look up to the most. I don't know. Jack Johnson, not the singer.
Oh,
Jason Mraz like singer. Jack Johnson. Talking about
the
boxer.
boxer. Oh,
he was on my top
Married
5.
a white woman.
He was on my top 5 historical black people that we did too.
He should be. He should be. He's a Texan. He's got a statue.
I laugh at that. I know.
Yeah, he's a great hero.
No, not that. No, not
He's just
him.
sitting, waiting, wishing. It's
Oh,
all right.
God, no.
He went to my school. I love Jack Johnson.
No, I'm sure he did. That sounds about right. But yeah, no, like this dude was, the first champion back in, the early 1900s and married white women and didn't give a fuck about anyone. Did it with impunity. Dared you to say some shit.
He looked like
beat the hell out of white people to make money for him. They put him in prison, of course, later.
Right.
Because they had to.
Right, but in the ring, anything goes.
Anything goes, and he destroyed many, many people.
My favorite story is him getting pulled over by a cop. And it's like, that's a $50 fine. And he's like, here's $100 and we could be going just as fast when I come back.
Yeah. It's a real quote. 'Cause I love him. Like I intend on getting a tattoo of Jack Johnson.
Nice.
Just on your quad.
I was gonna do arm.
No, do it on your quad. Give him
right here.
Get a bicep. A forearm.
That's a badass
That's a
shot.
great
right
pose
there.
right there, actually. Yeah.
I've actually never seen that photo before, but yeah.
Every time I see a black boxer, side note, I know I don't want to ruin the show.
Okay.
We're on a serious note.
That's fine.
Every time I see a black boxer, I think of that black boxer from Harlem Night that was like,
The stutter problem. Yeah.
I don't know why.
Same
I
here.
think of every black boxer like that.
Who is this?
It's a movie in Harlem Nights.
Harlem Nights.
Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Classic. It was a bad movie. It was classic.
It really is, man. It
Yeah.
does not hold up well.
But if it's on TV and there's nothing else to do, then I would watch it.
Yeah.
I will watch it. Sit down and watch it.
Yeah.
They call him Jack Jenkins.
Yeah, he's a knockoff of,
Really?
like a complete Bizarro version. Yeah, because he's not the brightest.
VHS quality.
He has staring problems from getting hit in the head too much.
A gentleman, lady, how's everybody doing today?
Okay, you can barely hear it, but yeah, I can hear
Yeah,
He's not saying words.
He was actually probably the funniest part of that movie.
The best part of the movie.
That and Delarice getting shot in the toe.
Oh,
the pinky toe.
You like to hit people with garbage. Sorry. You know, I know that
We
movie
gotta
in the
get a
back of
black
my
show.
hand.
Go ahead.
Someone's got to edit it. I'm not editing it because I
Of
don't
course
know.
you're not.
I don't know which
'Cause
N words,
you're racist.
N words or F words or B words to leave in. You guys have the say on
We'll
that.
give you the card to edit.
Not to say it.
The temporary card. Yeah, the real one's not coming in the mail.
Hey, I don't want no fucking black card, Visa, green card. What the fuck?
He can look
Pick
at
a color, green or red or black. Give it to me.
He can look at the N-word. He just can't say it or think about it.
No, but if I time it too well, you're gonna get mad.
I will never.
Yeah.
I know you.
But not enough to say it, huh? Not enough to say it.
Between you and me, I wouldn't get mad. I don't know about Jordan.
I wouldn't get
Jordan doesn't care.
Oh, yeah.
Jordan's in my blind spot. I wouldn't risk it. It's just all of a sudden in these.
He doesn't know you
whack-
like that yet. Yeah.
Jordan made fun of me one football Sunday until I said it. He just was like, just say it. Just say it once. Like the entire 4 hours.
You know it was on the tip of his tongue. He was like, neglect.
Yeah, Julio Jones was playing really
Ninja.
bad, and he just couldn't get it.
You know you want to call him at Marco. Go ahead.
He's dropped 4 passes in your fantasy
Man,
league.
this ninja.
We do that sometimes. It's for shits and giggles.
This nickel and dime. Ooh.
This nickel ficker.
Jordan, before we get in trouble by the FCC, what's your number 5?
Let me get serious because my pick is actually pretty serious. I could have done the inspirational thing, but I chose a different route. I chose people who were leaders in the community that help our community more likely. He was a very strong politician back in the day, and he's done a lot for the black community. But I didn't pick him for that specific reason. My number 5 is Marion Barry.
Nice.
Barry.
Good.
The reason why I
Head
picked
nigga in
Marion.
charge.
Wait,
The reason why I picked.
wait, what? Why is it just berries?
Now,
Apparently that's a real name for a berry. Is it?
Marion
Barry. But are we talking about this guy right here?
That's
yeah, I picked
There.
Marion Barry.
Okay, cool.
Not because he was a pioneer in the black community. I know I said that.
He's a controversial.
But it's the fact that he said, this bitch done set me up. When I heard that, he has to be inspirational. Hey, I want to know, the reason why I want to have a drink with him is I want to know, man, what went down in that room? Like, what were you thinking?
Let's see, Jordan, they're young. They might not know.
They may not know Marion Barry. I know.
Like, I watched the I Love the 90s episode or 80s episode of
Yeah.
that one, so I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But please tell the children out there who may not know who Marion Barry is.
He was a very controversial Detroit politician. I think it was Detroit. It was Detroit, right?
He was either Detroit or D.C.
No, there's DC.
DC,
DC. Sorry,
yeah.
not Detroit. I keep thinking one of the black metro areas.
And he was
One of the
Detroit or
chocolate
DC.
cities.
And
Yeah.
he was
Of
the
the
mayor.
90s. Yeah.
The mayor
He was
of
the mayor.
Washington.
He was the mayor of Washington. And the reason why he was controversial because there was an undercover operation sting that he was a part of that got busted because he was trying to do, I think, cocaine,
Yes,
if I'm not
it was
mistaken.
A lot of cocaine.
And when he got set up, you can hear the audio of him saying, this bitch set me up. And that was so intriguing to me that a politician, because I never heard politicians cuss
Right.
until I heard that.
Right.
And then I was like, man, I want to be a politician at this point.
And Jordan, if I'm not mistaken, he did coin the phrase.
He did.
Head nigga in charge.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, that he came up with.
That N-word you can't keep.
Sorry. I apologize. It's
It's a quote. It's a historical quote.
It's a historical
But he
quote.
did.
It's a historical
I'm not
quote.
mad about it. I'm just shocked.
But he didn't he admit recently?
He's still alive.
Yeah, he's still alive.
Okay. Good
They
for him.
built a statue of this man, I think, in D.C. too.
Oh, he died in
Really?
2014.
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
He died in 2014.
Okay.
There he is.
But he admitted to doing cocaine with some famous comedian. I'm trying. He was
Richard Pryor?
No. Joe. He was on the Joe Rogan show. and
He was on the Joe Rogan
No,
show?
no, not him.
Oh.
It was the comedian told a story about how Marion Barry. I think it was Joe Rogan told a story that Marion Barry told him that he did cocaine or smoked crack with somebody.
I can see
Chappelle?
No, I doubt it would be Chappelle. But I mean, that was the intriguing story that Marion Barry just admitted, hey, I smoke crack with this famous comedian.
This man was elected to office.
Right.
It's crazy, man.
It's crazy.
So, and by the way, this is when he passed away. This was the story on Reuters. Marion Barry, the scandal-plagued former mayor of Washington, D.C., who was jailed for smoking crack cocaine before making a surprising return to office, died early on Sunday, age 78. That's on his epitaph. That's the thing.
It's gotta be.
And these
where's his
set
movie?
me up.
Where's his true story?
I mean,
that's a movie I want to see.
Real quick.
Who's playing Marion Barry?
It has to be Wesley Snipes.
Oh, I think so too. I agree.
Oh my God. I don't know if I agree with that.
That's my number 5, Marion Barry.
Marion Barry. I love it.
See,
Mine's gonna be real practical. I'm just letting y'all know that right now.
You're gonna have some real to a different direction.
I think you shifted his list.
You're gonna get some real hood folks on my list.
Well, my number 4 is, let's see if I can find, there it is. This was the inspiration behind my number 4. Jordan likes to pick, judging by his face. This is a guy who dominated his first profession.
Yeah, he did.
Said, I'm the best or one of the best. I've put my name on the plaque. I'm just going to do shit for fun now. I'm just going to do all the side quests.
Snoop Dogg.
Fucking Snoop Dogg, baby. Snoop Dogg just be doing shit. He's got like a award from some college. He's baking cookies with Martha Stewart, doing commercials, coaching Pee Wee football. Tried out for the Raiders one time just because he thought he had a chance. Doing wrestling with Hulk Hogan. He's in like Japanese commercials for stuff.
In AEW.
He's like a young Olympic athlete that's won like 5 medals and is done at like 27.
Yeah.
Right.
And yeah, it's like I've done everything I need to do. What now?
What else can I do at this point?
Do whatever the fuck I want. I have plenty of money.
I like
I can come up with hobbies, and my hobbies can make me more money.
Right.
Can cook with Martha Stewart.
Right.
Coach Pee Wee football. Do whatever the fuck I want.
I can do a reggae album. I can do whatever commercial.
A gospel album too.
To
Snoop Lion, right? He just
He's
does
a legend,
shit.
man.
He smokes weed with impunity. Whatever state, anywhere.
With celebrities. Fluffy had a whole thing about
the
it.
stickiest of the icky.
Yeah.
At any time, at all times. Now, I'm not a big weed smoker.
It's a goal for people.
Right. I'm not a big weed smoker. Yeah. But Snoop's like, and there was actually a video of this that you may have seen where there's a security guard, one of Snoop's security guards.
No, it was a whole cop.
It was a whole cop, whatever. Was there through security. Snoop had the blunt. Tapped him. Guy didn't take it. Tapped him twice, hard as fuck. The fucking cop took the blunt and smoked it.
He is no longer an officer, but that's a story to tell.
Let's see, officer.
Oh, man, you smoke weed with Snoop? Oh, man. But I got to hand you this pink slip, though. But that's a good story you told me, man. Yeah.
There it is. Look at it. Look at it. You can look at it. So they see Snoop.
He's not even looking at the cop.
He's not looking at the cop. The cop's like, all right. I'm going to smoke this blunt with Snoop Dogg.
Thick as fuck.
Exactly. And apparently, I don't forget what comedian told the story, but apparently there's like 4 of those going around in a rotation.
It's Snoop. I mean, can you imagine how much weed it takes to get him high at
this point? Right. But I just feel like he has so many like stories and adventures that I would just be like, hey, Snoop, can I tag along for today? Whatever today is.
He wouldn't be the same.
Can you imagine a day with Snoop Dogg?
It'd be like Get Him to the Greek.
like try to imagine.
You'd be Jonah Hill if you didn't catch that.
Ask me about my wiener. I think
Not
it's the same
that movie.
Whatever. It was Jonah Hill on college though. I was close. Imagine any day with Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
And that's an adventure. My number 4. Snoop
Good
Dogg.
pick. It's a good pick.
Great pick.
Go to Snoop, be like, you said this was Endo. More like outdoor.
Oh.
He'd be like, oh, you disrespecting my weed. You got
I
the
wonder
cup.
what would happen. Whoever was. Oh no.
Somebody had to say
That's
that.
blasphemous.
I mean, I feel like him and Willie Nelson smoke different kinds of weed.
True.
Oh, no, they're friends. I feel like.
No, they are
I feel
friends.
like Willie's updated his shit.
Oh no, but I feel like one's an indica, one's a sativa.
Right. And by the way, Madman Marsh at some point, I think the audio's jacked up on my shit, just rated with a party of 4 at some point. I appreciate you for rating.
Nice.
Let's get the audio back in here. There we go. And I can hear you guys. And Possessed made his first comment. Welcome, Possessed, as we talk about our top 5 favorite people. And Marco, we're on to your number 4.
He's also a musician. Also had that same interesting life, but he's more activist related. I mean, it was the 70s and the 80s. Joe Strummer.
Oh. Joe Strummer from
The Clash.
The Clash. There it is.
The only band that mattered.
And so he's dead.
He is dead. He died in 2002.
Oh, that's not that long ago.
No.
But
I think his last album was a track with YouTube, but yeah.
Sure enough. Yeah.
No, mostly known for the Clash, the Pogues, but dude had an interesting life. Once his brother died of suicide, his brother was an actual Nazi.
Jesus Christ.
It was the 70s, man. That's
I
just
don't know
kind
if it's the 70s type of thing. Like,
Yeah, man.
in
Like
England.
Nazis
In
had-
England.
Oh, in England, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, Nazi
Yeah.
punks fuck off.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
skinheads
yeah.
and shit. Or,
So he went the opposite way, and then he actually grew up in India, and then so he, once he gets sent to boarding school, he just didn't see his parents anymore, and he would just be sent on vacations. He's like traveling the world, learning how to do stuff. And the reason he was called Joe Strummer is like he didn't know how to play just one string. He would strum them all. And that became his nickname. But he's always been a powerful activist. He ran a marathon, and he was like, my gym routine involves drinking 10 beers every day and then just going for a run.
is this him doing that famous
That
pose?
is the famous pose that Joe Strummer did.
So, yeah.
Yeah, everyone knows Jeff Strummer.
So, no, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's you pretty much. You're a political punk rock guy. So, like,
Well,
put on a
he's
show.
he's the grandfather of everything. Every punk band from Anti-Flag to NoFX that has political leanings and does all that other stuff, it all comes from Joe, because the other punk band is the Sex Pistols and they're total sellouts. Literally, I think Johnny Rancid or whatever the lead singer of Johnny Rotten is a Trump supporter.
Well, he can fuck right off without hesitation.
Fuck with the Clash with Joe.
Yeah.
Company.
But you know what, Joe Strummer? Fuck yeah, Joe Strummer. Thank you, Joe Strummer. I just like the name Joe Strummer.
It's a great name especially for a guitar.
Right? It's like my name. My name is John Drummer. I'm a drummer.
You're
That's what I
hired.
do. Say word. All right, we're good. Tommy,
Yeah.
you're number
My
4.
number 4 is also a Johnson from way back in the day.
Is it Johnson and Johnson of famous baby powders and whatnot?
Flash vaccine? No, it's not.
Okay, just making sure.
That baby
Robert
oil.
Johnson.
Robert Johnson.
Yeah.
Who's Robert Johnson?
Well,
It sounds like a very generic name.
Wait,
if
wait.
you're not
legend
specifying.
about Robert Johnson that he made a deal with the devil.
Well, hold on. Sorry, Tommy. Okay, beyond the deal with the devil.
Yeah.
I think a picture is worth 1,000 words. This is a black man in
Want
some
that tattoo also.
in some old timey manner.
It's a
You're
very
just going to
famous
have
picture.
tattoos of famous black men all over your arms.
With the last name Johnson. Yeah.
Right. but he's smoking a cigarette. He's got a guitar in black and white. He looks nefarious. Like he looks like he's about to get into some trouble.
Well, see, here's the thing with Robert Johnson is it's a famous story that people have, I guess, verified the best they could, that he didn't know how to play the guitar at all, went away for like 3-4 weeks, came back, was the best guitar player anyone had ever seen. He's known today
Really?
as the best guitar player ever.
Are you sure he wasn't hustling people or anything like that?
No,
Like,
I mean, if you don't,
You can
don't know
find
who
his
he is,
tracks
yes.
online if you really.
Every famous artist ever, from the Rolling Stones, Strummer, Robert Johnson's inspiration to them, because
Wow.
Joe Strummer's inspiration was Little Richard, ironically.
Little Richard's inspiration was fucking Robert
yeah.
Johnson. So there you go. Woo! Like people who say my inspiration is Muhammad Ali. Oh,
Yeah.
so Sugar Ray Robinson. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Fair
But
enough.
yeah, so it was that, and he's still legendary to this day. But I would like to hang out with him because I would like to know what the fuck, man. Like,
How did you become that
yeah,
great?
how did you do this? And
Write
I don't
that
want to
name
meet the
down.
devil or anything, but he is also the first member to kick off the 27 Club. He died at 27.
Oh, well, he made a deal with the devil.
And they say that every artist that has done that also made that same deal.
So who's that? Is Amy Winehouse?
Kurt
Kurt
Cobain.
Cobain.
Surprisingly, not Tupac or Biggie. Both barely missed it.
That was because of gang violence.
Well, we don't know.
We don't know who killed him.
Yeah.
That was because the FBI. I don't know. We just go down the list of possible people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Suge Knight.
It's a whole conspiracy. That'd be the first place I'd probably
So
go.
you mean the devil? Gotcha. Shook Knight.
It all comes full
It
circle.
all comes full circle. But no, brother Robert, growing up with Robert Johnson, there's a book about him.
And still, like,
Looks happy as fuck right there.
The man was not. He had a miserable life.
Oh well.
But yeah, his shit's on like Spotify and Apple Music. It's good. Even now,
nice.
it's impressive as fuck.
Me and the Devil Blues is one of the first things that comes up on
Yes.
YouTube. I just want to give it a quick
He
listen.
sung a lot about the devil. It seems common now. No one can play the guitar like that. Man.
That's the blues riff, yeah.
It sounds like it's too kind of played.
Yeah.
Nobody knew how to do that until he did. So yeah, he basically opened the whole door for guitar playing.
And then learned it in like 3 weeks.
3 weeks, yes.
Nice.
Too spooky for me. It's not October yet, man. We can't be getting spooky in here.
It's a documentary on Netflix. It's like 45 minutes. I highly recommend it. It's
on YouTube?
Netflix.
Netflix, I'm going to watch it.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's your number 4.
It's my number 4.
Jordan, your number 4.
So I had... So just kind of one of the things I want to put out there is I do have a fascination for serial killers. Yeah, I know.
He's that guy.
I'm that guy. Like one of my favorite books was about the most deadliest women of all time. I was reading about this one woman who basically couldn't get over the fact that her husband left her. And she just literally walked in his house, shot his wife, and shot him after she was just harassing this guy. And the police just said we couldn't do anything about it. And she just walked in his house and shot him. But that's not on my list, actually.
Okay.
The serial killer that I am actually most fascinated about is Charles Manson. I think that's the one person.
This list is favorite people. So when you put favorite people, Charles Manson's going to make your list of favorite people?
Yes. He is fascinating in my opinion. The reason why I want to have that because
I like a Mindhunters type.
Right.
Of
But it's more of a situation of I heard he was like inspired by the Beatles. Was it the White Album or the Black?
Skelter.
Yeah. So that specific.
He is fascinating as shit.
He is fascinating. But I'm just because I know his dad was like a preacher, somewhat specifically.
His dad was a preacher. Yeah.
Right. So I was curious to know how was he able to influence so many people to commit this murder. Of course, you know the famous one about the I forgot her name.
Sharon Tate.
Yeah, Sharon Tate.
Yeah.
But I'm just curious, how was he able to convince these people that you need to murder these folks?
Well,
you need to. I mean, that's just kind of like the craziest thing ever to me. And
like any cult leader, really.
Yeah, man. Prey on weak
Well-
people who are poor, disadvantaged, or
well, except for Waco. Well, no, Waco was
Waco.
no,
Poor,
Waco.
disadvantaged,
Yeah,
poor, disadvantaged people.
they had their own community, but he was also
Drink the Flavor Aid.
Drink the. No, that's
that's
Del
Rick-
Rio fucking.
No,
Eagle Pass is.
They had. That's what they drank at in Waco. They didn't have Kool-Aid. They drank Flavor Aid. That's a fun
I thought
fact.
you was making a reference to Rick Ross, the Ross guy that made that whole island.
Jones.
No, Jim Jones. Sorry,
Yeah.
it had to be a rapper. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Jim
yeah.
Jones. His name is Jim Jones, but my number 4 is Charles Manson.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Don't judge me.
I won't.
Why? Because I'm black. I love you.
Now I want to add H.H. Now I want to add H.H. Holmes.
Oh God, no.
Marco, you're number.
Albert.
Wait, no, it's my turn.
It's your turn. The
You
number
threw him
3.
off
I just want to
completely.
get out of here. He called me daddy. Charles Manson's on my screen spooking me out. I don't like
Somebody
it.
did. Go ahead.
I don't like it. Well, my number 3, since I was keeping with people alive, so this guy, I follow him on Instagram, and like he's the biggest like celebrity to me. That once I followed him on Instagram, he's just a guy. Like he just turned into a person to me because it's like you see him in his roles and the way he acts. He's very elaborate, extravagant, over the top. Sometimes real subtle. Sometimes he's a fucking crazy
thing that draws
person.
you to him is the fact he's ordinary and basic as shit.
Exactly. Yeah,
Of course,
it's neat.
Sammy.
No, because like he's like he's an older guy, like not elderly, but he's an older guy, and he's like trying to get a Facebook Live or Instagram Live going, and he's fucking it up.
And
it's,
that entertains you?
yeah, that's awesome.
I can't watch that.
Yeah, because they're like, they're these fucking great actors and like charismatic people, and monologue he does a one-man show, which I'll bring up. But like half his photos are just like all headspace and just his chin from an ugly angle. It's great.
Tom Hanks?
No, it's not Tom Hanks.
Well, then fuck him.
It's John Leguizamo.
Fuck him.
What's wrong with John
Freaks.
Leguizamo?
Gay Tom Hanks.
Fuck Tom Hanks. I'm Tom Hanks. I got COVID first.
You
Fuck
really
off.
hyped that up for it to be John Leguizamo.
John Leguizamo is
he was
awesome
actually-
as fuck.
His stand-up
was the
show,
best.
Freak. I love.
Oh, no, it's great.
I love
No,
Freak.
he's fantastic. I love John Leguizamo.
What was
but
it?
you
Was
just-
something before Freak, was it not?
Forgot, man. I was
Because he
I was
did
very
two.
little.
Yeah.
Sammy alone made John Leguizamo less interesting. Now I could care less about John Leguizamo. Good
He's like,
job, Sammy.
My number 3.
Bravo, Sammy.
My number 3 is Joey Lawrence.
That's his superpower.
No. By the way, just in the chat, Neon Curry, first time chat. Welcome to the chat.
Hello.
Well, now I just want to join a cult made by Rick Ross. That's just going back.
I want to see what that coat looks like myself. Which Rick Ross? The actual Rick Ross?
Rick Ross or the rapper Rick Ross. Here we go.
The corrections officer / rapper?
Or the drill
actual
drug dealer.
who was actually kind of a genius.
Which one goes boss?
That's the rapper. Correctional officer.
Okay,
Rick
sure. Let's go
Ross.
with that one then.
Okay. He owns 1 million Wingstops. Gave one to his son for his birthday.
Yeah, I saw that.
Damn.
But you know what John Leguizamo did? Made one of my favorite pieces of media in the last
What
5
is
years. Latin History for Morons.
Yes. That's good.
That monologue / one-man show, phenomenal. All of his one-man shows are phenomenal.
Yeah, they are.
And the thing about him is, like I said, he just did it. Everything he did, he just did it. Dress up like a woman to Tu Wong Fu, did it.
Awesome.
And hot as fuck while doing it. Made
I'm
a lot
really
of
surprised
Latinos.
that Tu Wong Fu still holds up, though. I saw it like 6
He's
months.
surprised it didn't get canceled, right?
Yeah.
Same here, but it's genuine.
So different.
It is different and it's genuine. They don't play it for like
because I think that those men at that certain time were at a different point in their career. Like we've already made action movies and stuff like that.
They did it.
And the fact that they did it,
Right. Like,
so
and he had Latino men being like, that
they played it.
Dude is fine.
They played it to the hilt. They did not like lag at all. They played that shit seriously.
Right.
It's an impressive movie,
No, but and then, like,
it really is.
And the thing is like he was like still like a transgender / female / gay icon, and he's not even gay. He just did the damn thing.
He did great.
Did it with earnesty and honesty.
They all did. Yeah.
And
I'm gonna go home and watch it.
right, and everybody, and then everyone's like, damn, he's bad than a motherfucker. Like, he looks good. He looks fucking good. If a girl dressed like that, look kind of like
You wanna
like
know
that.
why I love John Leguizamo? It's not The Pest, which I still like The Pest.
Right.
It's Romeo and Juliet.
And that was the other one.
First one. I was
Yeah.
like, okay, this dude.
He dies in that one.
But he's
fucking
such a good
Shakespeare,
actor.
man.
man.
Yeah.
And I love that movie
Dude,
anyway.
you can look like that now, and now that Texas is open carry, you can just walk around.
You gotta have daggers.
Come on, you can have a bandolier, you can have a vest with the Virgin. No, that's Jesus, but I think she had.
Give it a couple more years.
Hey, get those the baby curls and everything like that. Look at that. No, that's what I'm saying. He's just like, I'm gonna make this erotic
He's
and
versatile as
hypersexualized.
shit, man.
Exactly.
He's super versatile. He's one of
Comedians
those
are
actors
very
that,
versatile.
yeah, like
In my opinion, yeah.
like if he did something completely dramatic, he can do that. And
Yeah.
it's like okay, but he's so under the radar. It's like all right, it's just John Leguizamo.
Exactly.
And it's
He
like,
was in
no,
John
he's-
Wick, wasn't he?
Yes.
Just as like the garage guy. I don't know,
and
man.
it's
I
just
just
like, he
I'm gonna
pops
fix
he
your car.
died.
He died.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's just like he's one of those actors that I always thought of him as like a Latino Joe Pesci.
Right.
To where like you could do.
He could play
whatever.
Italian.
You could.
He could play.
No, man, no.
Hey Mario,
He could, but not
Mario. You're my brother, Mario. I love that movie. It's
The movie's
stupid.
terrible.
It's stupid. It's dumb. It's the dumbest shit ever. And,
Make them
and,
both want to quit acting. By the way,
and they blow up the 2 towers in that movie. It's very,
they do.
very awful. People forget
that
about
movie's
that.
so bad, and that makes it so much worse.
No, yeah, because you're watching like this is bad, and then the 2 towers blow up, and you're like,
I did not remember.
oh boy, I don't like this at all. But no, John Leguizamo, man, just Mr.
Well, they
Versatile.
canceled the Simpsons episode where they just run up the towers, so that's kind of
They canceled a lot of shit around that time.
Yeah, but it's still
Swordfish.
on the
That's
still
all
on
I
the
remember.
DVDs. But yeah, and he's also just pro Latino, just general. Like he's just all about that life. I forget. He's
Well, he should.
Colombian and something else. He's a mixture of something. I forget. But yeah, let's see here. He was born in Colombia, and then his grandmother was Lebanese, Italian, Puerto Rican. He's got a little bit of everything.
Knew Puerto Rico was in this. So
Yeah.
he reps Puerto Rico like
Right.
a motherfucker. So yeah,
Right, but he plays
Puerto
everything.
Rican.
he
So.
can versatility.
There you go. But yeah, my number 3, John Leguizamo.
Good
Marcos, your number 3.
So Jordan kind of inspired me to like pick a monster that's very interesting.
Fine.
P.T. Barnum.
Oh, jeez. Guys, the list was favorite people, not crazy.
But P.T.
people.
Barnum is one of the smartest like tricksters ever in the world. Like he literally released different versions of his autobiography so that people kept buying it to see what would change between what version of the autobiography was. I think my favorite story
He
is
enslaved animals.
well. This is actually he bought a person that was a slave. But here's how it's funny.
That's what that is.
Is that fun? I had to ask Jordan. Is that funny?
Let me tell you the story.
Is that hilarious?
What?
Buying people?
No, it's terrible.
I'm just making sure.
I'm not a big P.T. Barnum fan.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I'm just checking.
I didn't even know much
That's
about
who's
P.T.
the-
Barnum anyway.
that's who the
Oh,
Greatest
Barnum and
Showman
Bates.
is
Oh, never
based
mind.
off
Never
of,
mind. Yeah,
correct?
never mind.
What?
I'm
That's
sure.
who The Greatest Showman is based
Yeah,
on.
yeah, the whole
That is
deal.
false, by the way.
All, super false.
Yeah.
They don't go into elephants for one. If you,
You bring him back, can I beat his ass?
Right, right.
So why?
Yeah.
So why was he so bad? Because I did see The Greatest Showman on somebody.
that's super. Well, for one, he like tortured elephants, but
He didn't look like Hugh Jackman.
He didn't look like.
but
Hugh
he was
Jackman.
actually, I mean, outside of buying An
He's
old
definitely
black.
not Hugh Jackman.
Outside of buying an old black lady, that's probably her actually in that
No,
black
that was a
and white
white
photo.
man. Oh, that was.
Wait, which one?
That one right there.
Bottom left? Middle.
Middle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that one.
Nope, that's a lady with 4 legs.
Oh, okay, never mind. I guess it's not there. But he bought an old black lady that was, she was sold as George Washington's wet nurse.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Can you imagine? Okay, so George Washington as a child would probably be what, the 1740s? What is the era of P.T. Barnum?
It's like the late 1800s.
Yeah, it was a lie. So
Obviously.
she was sold as the oldest lady on Earth, is what it was.
Okay.
Like she was 130. And he just kept repackaging her in ways that were interesting. And then she loved it because she just got everything. She got showered with money and gifts and oysters and champagne.
Oysters, that's a luxury. That's a luxury back then. Of course.
That was a
for a Negro back then, I suppose.
But then you got the bearded lady,
which is in the
I
movie.
still don't get why you.
A guy, I don't know what this is, but it's just the creepy guy in the window.
I don't want to party with P.T. Barnum.
Here's another way that he turned
the fattest guy in the world,
which was only 280 pounds.
Right.
So gaslighting people as well.
No. That's how much lighter they were compared to that.
Yeah, I'm fatter by a lot. The fattest man
Oh wow.
My
the fucking
600
circus,
pound
the
life.
circus
Oh yeah,
attraction.
they were smaller.
Marcos, what was the meme from Homer Simpson?
260 in the 1990s was seen as comically obese.
So let's see. It was the Homer with the moo, right?
Yeah.
Not moo.
I still need to know, why P.T. Barnum.
It was just the way that he was able to just fuck with people so hard, so that like one of them is that
The Joe Rogan of his time.
he
John
was
Merrick?
worse, way worse. But it was like one of them is that so he had a black lady that he technically bought. He didn't technically
bought her.
He did buy.
He had receipts.
Well, he bought the rights to show her as a sideshow, but ipso facto he owned the person basically.
He was a slave owner.
Yeah. Well, it was after slavery was illegal.
Yeah, there was a lot of things about slavery that wasn't slavery. That was
Majority
slavery.
of white people, I just figure, owned slaves. So yeah, it's fine.
But like one of them is that he would protest himself. Like so Puritans showed up to one of his rallies in Rhode Island and about like, oh, he still owns this person, and then he would just show up with them and protest them, and then the lady would come out and be like, no, he doesn't own me, we're just friends, like blah 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 blah, and he would just do crazy shit like that. My favorite is that so there was a minstrel.
Good guy.
It's getting better and better.
No,
Right.
Black people weren't allowed to actually act. That's why.
Right,
That's the
Yeah.
black face,
right.
yeah.
Still
I know
not.
the history. Yeah.
Okay. So he eventually hired a black minstrel.
Okay.
And then he had a competition of like try to figure out which one it was. Like he did.
That is terrible.
It is terrible.
So bad.
Fucking terrible.
And the person that was black, he would put in white makeup, and then put black makeup after it. So people were literally stupid enough not to know the difference.
If he was doing it for a reason that tried to prove a point, I'd be like, okay.
That's forward thinking.
He was not. I just felt like he was just
No,
he was fucking with people.
No, he was just all about fucking with people
Jesus,
all
he
the
sucked.
time.
Yeah, this.
Can I bring him back so I can kick him in the nuts?
Look.
Fuck P.T.
I like how as Mark explained his story, Sam was like looking at the two Negroes in the room like, is this okay? Is this okay?
No, because I'm not going to be gaslit into thinking that P.T. Barnum.
I've known him for a long time. That
he's
look
a
was,
terrible
are y'all
person.
hearing this shit?
Right.
Everything about I'm not even going into the animal abuse and the
He's a terrible guy.
he used to
Fuck his animal crackers.
Yeah, right.
I don't think
They
he
are
has that.
good.
No, they got rid of his name on him.
Oh really?
Good.
Yes.
'Cause his estate
Well, they
did not
didn't
deserve
the
that money. Those crackers are
modern
good.
P.T. Barnum Circus get rid of everything.
Yeah, now they have like CG elements, which is tight.
I went to
as
a
fuck.
Ringling Brothers. I never
Ring,
did.
yeah,
I never did Barnum.
Ringling Brothers bullshit.
I still
yeah.
feel terrible about myself. I was only 6.
Yeah, look at this bastard Barnum's
I mean,
animal crackers.
P.T. Barnum used to have narwhals in a basement.
Doesn't surprise me.
Right.
And that
Evil man.
Then that
Him
building
and Walt Disney. Evil men.
Then that building caught fire, and they used the water from the narwhal tanks to turn it off.
God damn, man.
And they didn't even use the whale fat for oil or anything. They just
They probably
threw it
did.
away. No, he's wasteful and terrible.
Yeah.
No,
Tommy-
he's not wasteful.
Tommy-
That's at the very least.
Tommy, save us. You're number 3. This list,
I
I hate this
completely-
topic now.
I completely forgot.
I was on board with this topic. You guys were like, this topic's boring and shitty. And I'm like, no,
Yeah.
it's fine, guys.
He
We'll be
just
fine.
brought the room down with P.T. Barnum.
Charles Manson.
That wasn't as bad as
and P.T.
Barnum.
which is surprising to say the least.
I'll lift it up.
H.H. Holmes.
I was going to say Albert Fish. No. It's a terrible serial killer. David Ruffin is who I'm going with.
Really?
I knew it. I was about to say, watch what the black person does. I'll say David Ruffin. David Ruffin is my number 3.
He was
the original.
I mean, he had the better voice out of everybody. And he got a little egotistic. He was literally the Temptation. Look at them glasses and look at that suit. You can't tell me he looked like Nicky Barnes.
All right, man. Can I say it one more time?
Sure.
The quintessential nigga. Just that don't give him no money type. That was David Ruffin. Deserved it. Talented. Legendary. But man, did he show his ass once he got it.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
And when Solo had his own album for a bit.
God, yeah.
Yeah.
But go into this a little bit further. You guys are both saying sentences that begin like, oh, he did, and then I don't know what
he is the lead singer of The Temptation.
Of course, yes.
Yeah, he the one that's like, ain't no one coming to see you type.
Yeah, he that type of dude.
Yeah, he's the one that sings September, right?
Yeah. He's the lead singer, yeah. So
that's Earth, Wind, and
That's
Fire.
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
No, today is the 21st night of September.
That's Earth, Wind, and Fire. No, David was the one. Look, this will put it into perspective for you.
Right.
David was, he was here, right? He was the first mic. They were in the back doing the steps.
Right.
Yeah, that's it. Going by his voice, somebody would chime in every now and again.
Yeah.
But it was David's show. And David knew it was his show. And so, therefore, he caused the problem. He was David Ruffin. So he kind of could, because he was David Ruffin. He would remind you that he was David Ruffin.
And when you say he showed his ass,
I mean,
no, he said showed his ass.
Showed his ass.
Not like literally.
No, I'm not saying like literally.
Know what that means?
I want you to elaborate how.
The kids know what that means. It means, I think they
He bought
do.
A person.
He bought a white man.
No more slave owners on the list.
Hold on. Okay, I'm fine.
Let me check.
R. Kelly on your list? But yes, back to David Ruffin. No, he was the lead singer of The Temptations. They blew up, and his head got really big and kind of broke the group up a little bit because everybody else was, pretty basic and normal. Basically a whole band of Sams, and you had one Jordan, which was David Ruffin.
Jesus Christ. I don't know if anybody can handle that. I'm not going to play any music because we're going to get copyright. There he is.
Yes, you will.
Brother Bad, man.
He's fantastic.
Brother Bad.
One of the best to ever do it. Deserved.
And that was back in the day when they had
My life is filled with gloom.
One of the most distinctive voices.
Right.
Yeah, you know the voice.
You know the Temptations. I don't got to tell anybody.
That's David Ruffin. It's David Ruffin.
It's David Ruffin.
It's David Ruffin.
He would introduce himself as, I'm David Ruffin, and these are the Temptations.
Yes,
he would do that.
And who could say anything? Because that's what the fuck it was.
Right.
And if anyone knows, the Temptations are one of the greatest,
most known universal groups
in the world ever. Period. And so David Ruffin, because I would want to party with that motherfucker. Because I know David Ruffin could party.
Boy, cocaine and white
with
women.
Jack Johnson, it'd be a whole chaotic event.
It'd be nothing but white women in that room. Lines of cocaine in that bitch.
TJ's invited.
He's not even here to defend himself.
He would go to that party, I guarantee.
Come here, Snow Bunny. Let me talk to you.
He'll literally be here tomorrow.
To sock you all in the face.
No, he would agree. He'd be like, oh, yeah, for sure.
We will see.
Yeah, so
but you're number 3.
So my number 3,
Jordan.
I was kind of baffled on this one because I was like, man, I want to think of representation. So initially my thought was Randall for Recess. And then I said no. So my number 3.
Okay. Because that's not a real person.
Randall from Recess.
That's not
fucks with Recess.
That's not
the black guy. The black kid. It was a Randall.
Vince.
There you go. Yeah. Vince from Recess. He was representation because they had no black people on that.
That's not a real person.
I don't care.
I want to hang out with Vince too, though.
But
sure,
actually,
like the same person,
because this person I knew about, I read a lot about him, and I was like, I was reading stories about how the FBI thought that they solved this case and they really didn't, or whatever, or they thought that they knew the person who did it.
Number 3 is the Zodiac Killer.
My number 3 is D.B. Cooper.
Oh, I like it. That I do like.
I love that story.
So Loki.
But I love that story. I love how now they're trying to say, oh, well, it's this guy here. And I'm like, no, it's
You
not.
don't know.
They
Yeah.
haven't caught that guy. I mean, he pulled off the perfect heist in midair.
And probably
Still,
fucking died.
One of the greatest mysteries ever, or maybe not.
Yeah.
Or maybe
I mean,
not.
they found a lot of his money.
They found some of it.
Some of his money. Yeah, not all of it.
Did they find a body?
No.
No.
Because an alligator probably ate it or something.
That's one of the theories.
It's a theory, but you don't know.
But that's my number 3, D.B. Cooper.
Yeah,
Just
much else to say.
on mystery alone.
Mm-hmm.
Look at them.
Would you
But
not want to know the truth?
I still could have stuck with Vince.
No,
coulda, yeah.
not fine. Vince or DB Cooper. Because
Vince-
technically, Vince, the voice actor for Vince, could have been DB Cooper. We don't know.
Vince or Harold from
Hey, Arnold.
Hey Arnold.
The Jewish kid?
No.
No,
Gerald.
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 No.
Harold was the Jewish kid.
Okay. It was too many Earls. Okay.
Well, we'll move on to my number 2.
Yeah.
It's a movie guy, so you'll know who he is.
Is it a real person?
It's a real person.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he's a guy who makes movies, does movies.
But you hate movies.
I know, which is surprising because
weird,
because
yeah.
he's very good.
Sure you hate one of his movies.
No, I love him.
Okay.
It's Miranda.
For your safety, I hope it's not.
I'm Lin-Manuel Miranda. I'm learning how to do the voice.
Oh my god.
Oh my
You are
God.
getting it too good. Don't do it.
Tommy, if you listen, I can sing you a song. Okay, I'm done.
God.
I'm done. I'm working on it. I'm working on my Lin-Man. But
No.
it's not
Rage
Lin-Man.
just went.
It's a
No.
guy. I'm just mimicking a TikTok. That's all it is. But this guy,
Andy Garcia.
Andy Garcia is my pick. No, Cherry Garcia is my pick. No, he's a director. He's a actor, a star in the MCU. He created one of my favorite food movies. He was
I know
also
exactly
a John
who you're talking
Leguizamo. My
Good old
number
John
2,
Favreau.
John Favreau.
Yeah.
Man, that
Chef
guy.
is amazing.
Chef
I love
is one of my favorite movies
Let
of
me tell
all
you something.
time.
You want to give me a Christmas present? Chef poster. If you could find one, for the love of God, I want it for my kitchen.
Chef poster. I'll make you the grilled cheese. Let's try the grilled
my
cheese.
grilled cheese is amazing.
But is it the chef grilled cheese?
I've made that one. I got the book. I already know.
I don't have the book. I need to
have
get the book.
I'll get you the book. You get me the poster. Book.
Fine.
All right, there you go.
But John Favreau, talking about a guy who just does things just to do them.
He does.
I'm gonna go and down his IMDb. My favorite one out of his, people forget that he made fucking Elf.
Yes.
Like
really?
he made Elf.
That's really what kicked up
Iron
his
Man
whole
1?
his direction.
Wait, was he in The Water Boy? He wasn't
Yes,
the
he was.
goddamn
He was
water.
the
No,
water-
replacements.
yeah,
Was replacements.
Oh, replace. Okay.
I would say the water. That was
I
the
was about to say, he wasn't in the
SCLSU.
water boy.
Shame.
No, yeah.
Dude, I can buy that fucking movie poster for $2.
Where? I want to know. eBay?
Yeah.
I want the chef
eBay,
book.
Yes, because I want that. I'll get you. I'll find you.
Okay.
Right,
Yeah.
but look at here, Chef, Swingers, Iron Man, Mandalorian.
Yes,
he
he's all
hasn't
behind
stopped.
it. The Mandalorian is his shit.
Right.
That's,
Doesn't
I
he
love
produce
All
that
it,
show.
him.
though?
He directs and he produces.
Lion
He's a
King,
showrunner,
Chef
basically.
Show, The Book of Boba Fett. He's the producer on
I love
that.
the Chef Show, by
Ahsoka, The Rangers of the New Republic.
They practically gave him. He's almost the Kevin Feige of
right.
Star Wars.
MCU producer, Endgame, Infinity War. Fucking Young Sheldon.
I didn't know that.
Executive
That was a
producer,
surprise.
The Orville, Jungle Book. Let's see here. Iron Man 3 was the producer. Avengers producer. Cowboys and Aliens producer. Dinner for Five. Executive. I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
Zathura. Then he got his actor
I love
credits.
Zathura. That's
Happy
what I-
Hogan
seen
all
that.
across the board. He was in John Carter for some reason. The
Oh
King
my
of
God.
Queens. He
This
was
goes
in there.
up and down sometimes.
Family Guy. Friends.
You didn't even. You only listed one Disney one, which was Jungle Book. He also did Lion King.
Yeah, that's
He
what I
did
said.
say
Oh,
Lion
he
King.
did say Lion
Yeah, I'm
King.
just
Oh, you
reading
did?
up here.
That's a terrible one.
Cowboys
really
and
bad,
Aliens, the
yeah.
greatest
High
movie
profile.
ever.
Wait, he did
Oh, he
Lion
did do
King?
that. Did
He did the
That's
remake of Lion King with
live
Cal.
action.
Yeah.
Elf. Bad Cop, Bad Cop. I don't know what that is. But Elf being one of them. Zathura, the video game? Sure, let's do that.
The Lion
But
King?
no, he just
Yuck.
does shit just
Does
to
whatever
do
he
it.
wants to do.
Does whatever he wants. And then my thing is now he's friends with all these chefs. I watched the Chef Show on Netflix.
I love the Chef.
That's my favorite shit.
What's the one on Netflix?
It's called the Chef Show.
Oh.
Yeah, he just goes around with
celebrities.
Roy Choi,
Yeah.
the
Gotta write that down.
taco truck guy, and they just go and eat delicious foods.
You see the one where they went to? Oh, you saw it. So
I saw all of
when
them.
they went to Austin. Yeah.
Yeah, and just, they hung out with Franklin, and they went to Pueblo Viejo or whatever, and they were like, they didn't mention how good the food was because it wasn't that good. That truck fucking sucks. And in every other episode, they're like, oh man, this food is good because they're doing like a pre-food like local place. And they went to Pueblo Viejo or whatever,
I remember that.
and I've had those tacos.
They're not good.
They're mid or to bad.
Yeah.
And so they're eating them, and like none of them were like,
Rudy's
this is really good.
They're just talking at this.
Yeah, and Franklin was like, yeah, I go here because it's close. And everyone's like, you should shut the fuck up. Why you bring us here? Franklin, you stick to fucking brisket, you fucking
that
ass.
shit's not fantastic.
It's
like,
really not good. No, but there's better places in Austin. And he just took them to the shore. No, I'm talking about I'm talking about tacos.
Dude, yeah. It's far more. You go on fucking Lamar, you'll find a million.
A whole bunch of them.
Right. But yeah, give him everything. I trust him with any property ever.
Yeah.
Ever. The Street Fighter movie, give it to him. What are the things do I love most? My Life Story,
trust him with
give it to
fucking
him.
Lion King. He did terrible.
No, but
you have
who else
Beyonce
do
in
you
the
give it to?
acting?
No one.
Well, that's the point, right?
Stephen Chow.
Stephen Chow.
Was he good back then?
Good then?
Fantastic.
He's still alive. What are you talking
No, I
about?
meant like
Stephen
at
Chow.
the time that it was greenlit to do the Lion
Anybody but John Favreau.
Yeah.
King. He even said it himself. How do you do this? He even said it
Yeah,
himself.
it looked like a director who was highly confused.
He
as to
shouldn't
what
have
was
had
happening.
to do it. Is
Yeah.
the point? It shouldn't have been done. Point is number 2, John Favreau.
Okay, go
Marcos,
for it,
you're
Marco.
number 2.
Miyamoto Masashi.
Oh, is that the first Last Samurai?
No. Wow, that dude's not famous. It's
Some
the dude
people
that
say
it's the
Kurosawa,
most.
but okay,
No, he's. Oh, that's
You said
actually what
Miyamoto
it's a good-
Musashi, right?
Yeah. No, he is the most badass, probably warrior in the world. Like won over 60 duels, self-taught. But there's not gonna be any pictures of him. But he's just one of the.
There's that one.
Yeah, he wrote the book of 10 Rings, which is still something that generals read to this day to get like tactics about it. But
The Art of War.
No,
no,
that's Sun
that's
Tzu.
something else.
And I know that's a different person. I'm just saying people still read it.
Oh, yes,
yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
And he just had a lot of tenets about focus, and then his whole life was just about. So when you picture samurai, you picture people in regalia and stuff like that. But whenever you see a Ronin, that you're basically seeing an image of Miyamoto Masashi because he would show up with his hair all disheveled, man bun, messy as fuck. And one of his favorite like moves to piss people off would to be like he's fighting an honorable samurai. He'll show up like 30, 45 to 3 hours late. So they'd be all mad, and then they'd leave themselves open for counterattacks and stuff like that. But he was undefeated in 60 duels to the death,
Jesus.
including like completely obliterating like 2 of the highest schools at that time.
Oh wow!
Like
It's an anime waiting to happen.
He's based. There's a video game off of him.
Oh, really?
Well,
Yeah.
it's like a PS1 big-headed anime.
Still, he got a video.
Brave
game.
Fencer
That's-
Musashi is the name of that game.
Yeah.
It's about a
He's a
samurai.
legend,
Looks just
man.
like that.
Yeah, he is definitely like the man. That if you ever study Japanese history, the only thing is that because he's all messy and stuff, like you get the cool samurai and you get like this
Yeah.
dude is like a ratty, messy samurai.
Nice.
Yeah.
What would you say? What was the book you were talking about? The Art of War.
Yeah.
Art of War. Sun Tzu.
I've actually never read that.
It's Chinese.
Yeah.
So I'm studying it anyway.
Yeah.
I have nothing to do. It's like I learn another language.
Sorry, I'm just. This came up. I'm like, why is this here? It's just. It's all. It's with all the rest of them. I'm just like.
It's always good.
Animes is a mistake.
Anime.
Anyway,
Oh no, it's not. but-
Jordan. No, Tommy.
There's your number two.
Not bad. That went around real quick. I'll just talk about David Ruffin.
No, this is the fastest he's ever made a CincountDown
shit.
movie.
Well, yeah. I don't know if you guys
yeah.
complaining.
Rick James is gonna be my number 2.
Sure.
Yeah. No, it is because
Give it to me, baby.
he's
Give
a
it to me,
genius.
baby.
He's a musical
He is a genius.
Like literally, he's a musical fucking genius. And so, I just want to like, how could you not want to party with fucking Rick James?
Right.
That's a bucket list type thing.
Isn't there like a documentary
Yes.
coming out?
His daughter did it.
Yeah, when it's already out, right?
It's already out. Yeah,
I need to
premiered
watch
on
that.
Showtime. Yeah, I didn't see it yet. But I heard
Fucking
it was-
Rick James.
Hey, he was himself. The man innovated a sound,
Right.
and people don't realize that or really don't take note of it. His sound was completely different and on its own. He was one. I compare Rick James to Kanye West today. It's very similar.
Right.
He produced most of his own stuff.
He
correct?
did.
Yes, and he had a very distinct sound. Listen to Party all the time.
Heavy synth.
Yes, heavy synth.
To me, the guy
Catchy tune,
but nobody knew he was actually a great songwriter too.
Fantastic songwriter as well.
Very great songwriter.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What was you saying?
No, I was just gonna say unrelated, but just before Kanye, I was seeing a lot of people musically at this point because now 2000s are almost 20 years in the rear view.
Yes.
True.
they're talking about he didn't get too much credit in his time, but T-Pain is probably the biggest innovator of the 2000s.
He is.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
I saw that.
He
Absolutely.
ushered in auto-tune. He
Yeah.
ushered it in. And it's interesting because I forgot who he said that
It's Usher.
Usher made him hurt his feelings about auto-tune. I was just like, but it wasn't just Usher. You have one of the biggest businessmen, Jay-Z, made a song called "Death to Auto-Tune." Like, you can't just blame Usher.
Well, no. Well, the way the way that happened was, I guess him and Usher were on a plane, right? And Usher was like, "Hey, man, come talk to me for a moment. You know you ruined it for us singing people, right?" And he's like, "What?" He's like, "That auto-tune, it just fucked all our shit up." And he was like, "You just ruined music, like ruined music, Usher." 2004 Usher, 5 Usher, Prime Usher,
Confessions Usher.
Confessions Usher.
Burn, gotta let
Right.
it burn.
Yeah.
I know fucking Confessions Part 1 and 2. That whole
It's that album
by heart.
classic. Yeah.
It's just, for some reason that was my
It's
shit.
just what it is at the time. So
Right,
almost, yeah.
but imagine that Usher being like, "You ruined music."
That fucked me up too. He said he was depressed.
Yeah, he
from
said he was
that
depressed.
shit.
He was depressed. Sad.
Yeah, and I
I
was
would
like,
be too.
damn.
Even though he doesn't need auto tunes, which is crazy.
Right.
He can sing.
Right.
And he did though. Like he innovated the whole. How do we get on T-Pain?
Because
He was-
musical innovation.
Oh, Rick James. Oh, this is my thing. Yes, no.
Took that man off his
Cocaine's a hell of a
game.
drug.
One of my favorite quotes. It's just too good. But yeah, no. Like the dude, he was kind of like that of his
He was
time.
that.
He
Yeah, he
innovated
was.
some shit. If you remember the Grand Theft Auto soundtrack, Vice City, everyone does. If you played the game, there's a song, one of my favorites. It's Candy Girl's song.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a fantastic song produced
Yeah.
by Rick James.
Yeah, yeah.
Who put them on. Very Rick James sound. Like it's a very distinct sound. It's a great sound. Drugs fucked him up. I wish it hadn't because man was a genius.
He was great.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
James,
great.
my number 2.
And Lil Nas X is aping all of his shit right now. I'm looking at these pictures right now, and I'm just like, oh,
Don't.
no, I'm just no, I like Lil Nas X, but like, come on.
He
nah.
is kind of
He's a gimmick. Let's be honest. He's a
Lil Nas
gimmick.
X?
Yes, he's a gimmick. I heard the album. It's okay.
Oh, he's a gimmick we need, but he is a gimmick for sure.
When your art,
Push the envelope.
here's my thing.
I'm all for that, but as far as an artist, I don't think he's that.
Small thing. I know we're getting off topic, but when your art outdoes your music, you kind of starting to think that you're a gimmick.
So Kanye?
You're Kanye. I was about to
But
say.
Kanye has classic albums.
but
Now Donda is a
past
whole
tense.
different story. Past tense, right?
Yeah.
I think after My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, I think
Yes.
Yeezus was like the love or hate album.
Jesus was that turning point.
But
Yeah.
at the same time, Kanye's stuff is still great.
It's
I'm
not.
saying Lil Nas X, to me, the whole baby thing with the whole hospital thing, buying the billboards and stuff like that. I know because Kanye did that same shit with Drake in Toronto. But I'm just saying when your art outdoes the music, you're kind of a gimmick at this particular point.
Well, he
Megan
already-
Thee Stallion.
I feel like he knows.
But he
that.
knows that.
Yeah, I feel
And
like
and
because
I get it. I
He was
get
a
it.
gimmick from jump. He did
Right.
not expect
Right,
this
I
shit
completely
to-
get it. I
Right.
completely get it. I'm just saying specifically, if we're gonna judge him, we cannot be judged and say, "Oh, well, you're homophobic." That's the reason why we don't. That's the reason why you don't like his music. Because I've seen people criticize him and say, "Well, his
I love
music's
what he
not
does.
good."
Right.
I love his.
I love that he
don't
makes
get me wrong.
people uncomfortable.
Right.
because I
It makes
love
me
that,
uncomfortable.
yeah.
I like most of the shit, and then I watched the music video of the new one that came out where he's in
I
the
saw
locker
that.
room.
Yeah.
He started kissing the dude, and I was like, okay, like the Jack Harlow one where they were dancing and twerking
Right.
with the blurred. I was like, that's fine. It's whatever. When he was stripper pole down to hell, that was fine.
That wouldn't
But then he
bother
like
me.
legit kissed the dude, and I was like,
Oh no.
my jimmies are rustled. Like it's
It's
fine.
Look.
Because hey, look, it needs
Right.
to be done. He's doing it.
No,
but you know what I think? He knows his shit. Like we
Right,
said, he
right.
knows.
But that's
knows he
this
is.
is what's keeping
What?
him relevant and going and significant.
Right,
So
and it's
This
who
is
he
gonna
is.
be-
Right?
That's who he is, and
Yeah.
so let him do
This is
it.
going to be a really harsh criticism, but
Speak on it, brother.
what Gwar does with violence, Lil Nas does
He
with
does the same.
sexuality.
Yeah, he does.
We
It's
need
pretty
it.
accurate.
Yeah,
We do need it.
we
Yeah.
need it. Like 'cause Prince was out there shooting basketball hoops in a thong. Like we needed that, and I meant like he did that on stage.
Yes.
and he was the androgynous shit as
Was
Charlie Murphy
the
put it
straightest, most
eloquently.
Christian motherfucker in the world.
Right, right.
Heels and all.
Heels and all. So
Heels and all,
so
yes.
it's not like it's new.
It's not.
new.
It's more genuine now.
Right.
I think,
And-
But
with
no,
Lil Nas
it's
X.
it's now more in your face
Yeah.
and the wide acceptance of it now.
Right.
specifically.
something that it needed to be done long ago. It needed to be a gay Madonna or a gay Lady Gaga to just put shit in your face.
Well, Lady Gaga.
Nobody wanted to pick that shit up, and nobody wanted to do it.
But look how successful they are now. But I'm just saying,
that music declined after a while, you know.
So, I'm just saying, I'm not a gimmick person. I am all music, and like I said, don't get me wrong. The music videos are funny. I missed the whole when somebody pointed out like he had a butt plug thrown at him in Montero, but it's just like that. It's funny, but it's like, okay, so now this is going to have to translate onto an album. If it doesn't translate that well, you're a gimmick. He's the black riffraff.
I wouldn't do that.
I will do that.
I wouldn't do that is because he's actually making a difference in some way.
Right.
Riffraff doesn't.
Right.
He's the black riffraff. I said it.
At least he's not the Black Logic. I'm okay with that. Ooh. Logic he's a little corny.
He's very good.
This last album,
it's not great.
It's not great.
Never mind.
But Montero,
Bobby
it's got a couple bops in it. I think it's fine.
Got a couple bops. That's it.
Every rap album is fucking terrible. Where's Kendrick, man?
Wait.
Kendrick,
the rap albums
top of the morning.
I'd rather do that. Let's do that.
I like Kendrick as much as the next guy, but that was weird.
Every album is weak as fuck.
This year,
nobody knows how to make
this
albums.
Year, except for Tyler the Creator. That's the album of the year.
I'm going to listen to that one immediately.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I need a good hip-hop album.
I've just been listening to Haley Williams. She released that shit in February. She recorded it in her house and was like, here's my music, and didn't release it for shit.
Listening to Elder Brook.
Won't exactly
we all listen to our favorite artists.
Won't exactly be a rap album, but at Riot Fest, I had a lot of fun listening to a punk band that is mixed with rap. They're called the Oxymorons with 2 R's.
They're called Linkin Park? Oh, they're Oxymorons.
No, that was 20 years ago.
Oh.
One of them's dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but they have a new album coming out on Friday called Mohawks and Do-Rags, and I was like, this is actually a lot of fun.
Oxymoron, huh?
Yeah.
That's the name of an album.
You know, it's like Death Grips.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of Death
Yeah,
Grips?
Death Grips is great.
I love Death Grips.
Well,
sorry.
The biggest death grip of all is going to be your number 2.
So...
That didn't make any sense at all.
It's fine.
No, it's fine.
I had 2.
Moving right along.
Oh.
No, I'm just watching.
Oh, so I had 2.
2 number 2s?
2 number 2s.
Okay.
My first one, controversial.
Is Bert. The other one, Ernie. I don't know why that was. That seemed like the logistical next step for your list.
If I get the exception, I'm going to just name both. Okay. The first person is Heathcliff Huxtable. I'm going to tell you why.
Wait, you're talking about Heathcliff Huxtable?
Heathcliff.
Like the character?
You can't
Cliff.
do that.
Cliff Huxtable. I'm going to tell you why. I'm telling you why. Okay.
Oh, man.
I put Cliff Huxtable on that list. Now, here's why.
Because he's not Bill Cosby.
Listen to me now,
Looks
okay?
like him, though.
I need the attention. So, during that time of growing up, we had Sanford and Son, right? We had Good Times, where James Evans would get fired almost every episode. You did have the Jeffersons. Okay, he owned his own store. But Cliff Huxtable, that's the first time growing up seeing a black doctor, a black lawyer. The daughter went to Princeton. The other one went to Harvard, I think.
The other one went to Hillman.
Another one went to Hillman, or Maple School, but
one of them was the ULA, UCLA's equivalent.
One went to Theo went to NYU.
Yeah.
He went to NYU. Like, I've never seen a black doctor, black lawyer before to be this successful like that. I've never seen that before growing up.
Right.
That's the reason why I put him on there. I put him on there, huh?
Dr. Hibbert.
Who?
Dr. Hibbert.
Nigga. So, back to what I was saying. I've never seen that before.
Right.
That's success. So that was one option. But the other option
was Bill Cosby. Okay.
No. Because
finally one worse than P.T. Barnum.
Well, I don't know. Coin toss, who'd win the worst match?
So
P.T. Barnum, Charles Manson.
He never
wait. But this may be probably the worst.
Oh, geez.
So y'all chill out, okay? It's not even that dramatic. So a friend of mine actually read the book. I went back and read the book. There was a show on it about it as well too. Lovecraft County.
Country.
No, it was county, wasn't it? It was country. Okay, Lovecraft Country. So my number 2, along with Heathcliff, the other option was H.P. Lovecraft. Now, I know
he's a great writer.
He's a great writer, but but that's what I'm saying because
he was just he was kind of that harmless closet racist,
right? But the fact that because I love
this episode is dark as fuck.
Listen. I loved his writing, but what threw me off was the poem of Creation of Niggers. Excuse my French.
It's the name of the fucking
It's just
thing.
the name of the poem
that says that?
Yes.
It's called The Creation of Niggers. That was the name of the poem. And
also
it's
the name
like
of his cat.
Yes.
Was he
I just faded to black. I don't know what else to say.
Is that where we get the equivalence of separating the artist of their work and the person, right? Because if I'm celebrating this person's writing, great. I love H.P. Lovecraft. But if I'm separating the person, he was horrible.
It's hard to do.
It's hard to do.
It's hard to do,
It's like when everybody say, I can't believe you still listen to R. Kelly. I'm like, yeah, he may be a shitty person, but you can't turn down Bump and Grind.
Chocolate Factory was lit.
I'm saying, man. No. TP2.com.
TP2.com
I'm not even going to go down there. I'm just saying.
Yeah, man.
He's the first person.
He's talented, but he is horrific as a human being.
And he's stupid. He only has he hasn't graduated high school. But I'm just saying.
He has like a fucking 6th grade education.
Yeah. He's Floyd Mayweather of the time. But I'm just saying that's the big question of how do you separate the artist, their work, and the artist. He was the first person, in my opinion, that actually did that, in my opinion. So that was my number 2.
I'll go with that one rather than fucking Fuck Bill Cosby.
It's not Bill Cosby. It's Cliff Huxtable.
He doesn't know this. Y'all know this. I've hated Bill Cosby since I was a child.
Rudy!
I've always hated Bill
Me
Cosby
too.
with a passion.
I was more
Hate
like him. I listened to the
stand his
CDs.
ass.
I liked the show
Yeah.
a
Of
lot.
course you did.
It was
Obviously.
clean comedy. My dad let me listen to it. He's like,
Yeah,
Cosby,
'cause you couldn't
he's
listen
good.
to Kurt. You couldn't listen. I was brought up on Richard Pryor. That's
Right, see, I
that wasn't
was-
playing in my house.
You are
That
not
delirious.
allowed to say fuck to people.
To the people. The people.
See, I cultivated a good Cosby impression. I wasted,
He was
Jordan.
trash.
Wasted, Jordan. My
He
Cosby,
wasn't funny.
Bill Cosby wasn't funny?
He wasn't funny.
at
He
all.
was funny.
He was not
Stop it.
funny.
I don't think it was funny.
I've not laughed at one. And I saw Ghost Dad and Leonard Part 6. I didn't laugh at shit.
No, don't look at his movies.
He
His
has
stand-up.
I looked at his stand-up. I saw Bill Cosby stand-up. The shit's not funny.
Oh, my God.
He's never been funny.
We
ever.
fighting after this show.
Uptown Saturday Night would have been great if he wasn't in it.
Can we go to a commercial
always
break
been
before
trash.
number 1?
Why do you want to go to commercial break?
No commercial. Bill Cosby sucks. Who's next?
I think he has to use the restroom.
gotta use the bathroom.
Oh, goddamn.
We'll be back
Marco.
after these commercial
Okay.
breaks, you see. All right, we're back with the number 1 picks. Motherfucker.
No.
We are fighting after
I'm
this.
Because
going
me and
to-
my wife, Camille.
My wife Camille, and my wife Rudy. No, my daughter Rudy. Theo.
Man, it's next
Who's
to
the other
Hitler.
one? Vanessa. Vanessa. And then who's the other one?
Sandra.
Sandra.
And
That's right,
Denise.
Sandra. Damn.
Sandra. Yeah.
Who's the one that got voted off the island first season? Was it Sandra?
What?
One of the daughters just left and never came back.
Light-skinned one.
Sandra.
I think it was
Well,
Sandra.
they were both strangely too light-skinned.
Denise, yeah,
they were
too
both
light-skinned.
Yeah, no,
biracial,
see this
which
one right
made
here.
no sense.
This one went off
Yeah.
to college and never
She-
came
she's-
back.
yeah,
She
she went
married
to some-
Alvin.
Yeah.
No, I thought that was Lisa Bonet.
No. Lisa married the sergeant, the army guy.
Oh, that's right.
Get your shit right now. You gonna be represented.
I didn't even like the fucking show, and I know this.
It's been a while since I've watched anything with Cosby.
People watch something better than the fucking Cosby.
Well, no, he's been doing the
Parenthood
diddly
was
and the
great.
this and the
Robert
that.
Townsend never did no shit like that. Exactly. He ain't got nothing to say because Robert Townsend is top notch.
That hurt me.
Rick James,
I
literally
put-
one of the articles
I
I
put
read was
Robert-
he was diddling people too.
You better not say you
expect
put
that
Robert
from Rick
Townsend
James.
over Bill Cosby.
Oh, absolutely. As a person
Get
and
out.
as a TV
as a
father.
TV, they're both great
No,
fathers.
no, they're not. What? Robert Townsend didn't put Spanish fly in people's drinks. And
We
have
talking about
sexual
TV
relations.
fathers,
not
man.
I
Spanish
cannot
fly.
see
it.
It was
Nigga trying to
way
kill my
worse than
father.
Spanish fly.
I can't not see it. Now,
Oh, but that,
Bill Cosby's an evil man. Moving
true.
on.
well, no. Bill Cosby is an evil man. I give him that.
And Cliff
Right.
Huxtable by
But
proxy
Cliff
is also an evil man.
No, because Bill Cosby put something in the barbecue sauce one episode. Do you remember that? Where he got so he made barbecue for everybody and everyone was mad at each other.
That's
All the couples
thing.
were fighting.
He always hinted at it. Even he couldn't help himself.
Right.
Sammy. Even in his show, he had to hint at drugging people. Like the motherfucker had he's a sick motherfucker with a problem.
No, look, because I thought I was scared because I was like,
You should be.
Well, no, because like
Protect your
Chappelle
booty hole.
like Chappelle said, it's like a chocolate ice cream itself.
Uh-huh.
You know, right, 57 people, right? But then somebody brought up this clip, and I remember this episode because I was little watching it, and it was uncomfortable. Now, the premise of the episode, before we get to our number ones, was that everybody was fussing with each other. So all the husbands and wives in the relationships, everyone was fighting, right? But then they all kind of made up near the end, and Bill Cosby was like, it's because I made this barbecue sauce. And, like, the way he's describing it is, like, the creepiest shit, and I can't unsee it. Once again, this video may be inappropriate for you. This is new. I haven't been getting these things. This is twice in a row that I've gotten this. Okay, yeah, so these are his kids, mind you.
Going down the
that are kissing each other.
Well, it certainly is nice to see them work things out for themselves.
Man, that's a creepy face.
No, it's my barbecue sauce.
Your barbecue sauce.
My barbecue sauce. Haven't you ever noticed after people have some of my barbecue sauce, after a while when it kicks in, they get all huggy-buggy?
Oh, stop.
I'm dead serious. Haven't you ever noticed that after one of my barbecues and they have the sauce, people want to get right home?
It's the
Tell you something else. I got a cup of it up on the night table.
It was
that
creepy.
Does not age well.
No, that is bad.
And it takes you out of the episode. It's so like that kind of humor was.
Look at how he's looking at it. Look at her face.
It was weird. It was like he specifically wanted that. In
Do you
this
know when
episode.
people take my barbecue sauce, they take it, they want to get
weird.
home?
Yeah, no, it's still going.
I'm done.
Get home
I
and
got
have
a
sex.
cup of it, I said.
Okay. We're done.
I got
That's creepy.
Y'all not gonna-
barbecue sauce.
Y'all not gonna
Like a
shame me on
fucking
my
shower.
number 2. I don't care.
Oh, and then they go up.
Dr. Huxtable, I love this chicken.
This is my part. This is my part.
You did real nice, man.
So
That
he drugged the
was fun.
kid
By
Oh, my
accident.
God.
He put it in his stand-up constantly.
I
That's
don't-
because Hannibal Buress said
Y'all-
it that way. I knew about this before
Y'all
Hannibal
not gonna
Buress
drug
even
shame
said
me
it.
on my number 2.
Hannibal Buress has just reminded people that Cliff Huxtable was a fucking predator.
Y'all not gonna shame
You
me
still
on my
my
number
dude,
2.
It's
man.
true.
I forgive you. Not-
He has 2 number 2s. The other one's safe.
Jordan.
I forgot what the other one was.
HP
Lovecraft.
Yeah, that one's better.
In the
Not
words
my
of
butt.
Key.
He didn't rape someone. He just
in the words of Key. Jesus.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
it's getting
let me
diabolical.
sinister, if you will.
Yeah.
But my number 1 is a good old Catholic boy.
Of
It's
course
good.
it is.
He's
Are they
good.
boring too?
Huh?
Is this a pope?
No, not a pope.
Okay.
sexually active popes is a Wikipedia page.
No, he wouldn't do sexually active pope. He would do the most boring pope.
Do John
there
Paul
was.
II, baby. That's a cool name. But no, my guy, I've been following him for years, since like elementary school.
Okay.
And
So you're
then
stalking.
yes, around in his sleep. That's where I follow him. No, his comedy.
Okay.
On one program, he was there for a while. He got his own program, ran for tons of years, and then he got his own late night show. And he
Magic
became
Johnson.
Magic Johnson is my number 1. No,
You gotta be like Showtime.
getting his own show is not catching HIV.
got
No, it's
his
not
own
a
show.
euphemism.
Okay.
It's not a euphemism.
All right.
No. My number 1 is a guy that I keep finding advice from and finding a lot of things similar because he had this Catholic upbringing, had a lot of siblings, smart guy, funny guy. My number 1 is Stephen Colbert. I know you guys, it's not a sexy
my
pick,
God.
but because you
Peanut butter
guys...
was a person.
Tell me more about Pete.
And y'all
Stephen
gave me
Colbert.
shit for Bill Cosby. Y'all
Stephen Colbert didn't
Hey,
molest
Jordan.
anybody or call the N-word to his cat.
He had conversation and discussion with Jordan. Stephen, anybody got anything to say about Stephen Colbert?
I do. It doesn't matter
Marco?
fucking you. I don't
His-
care about...
His night show sucks.
Very
now.
much so.
He's not funny.
Hello, he's not.
He's got like he's not even not funny.
He was better when he was trying to be a
He was a
conservative.
completely
Yeah,
different
yeah,
character.
yeah.
Yes, real Stephen Colbert is boring as shit.
What are you talking
He's
about?
toast. He's wheat toast.
Can I just say this?
You guys are fucking dumb.
I know
And
y'all.
uncultured and stupid.
We're not.
Let me.
Why is everybody
no, let me. I want.
He's dumb and he's not funny.
I want to ask one
All three
question.
Who's the
people here
Who's the
don't think
better?
he's
Who's the
funny.
best stand? Who's the best?
Really,
late night?
none of them. They are
Connor.
all shitty.
Conan.
What show does he have?
What was you about to say? Oh,
That's
No.
how fucking funny he is. He can't hold
So
the fucking
as
show,
of
so he must
now,
not be
no
funny.
one.
No, he got
Nobody.
kind of got fucked out of his show.
How
That's
many
a
times is he
different.
gonna get fucked before he just realizes he's
I
not
think
funny?
Seth Meyers is way.
Actually, I actually think it's kind of a trademark that if you're on a late night show, you're not funny.
You're not funny. That's why they put you on late at night.
What's the name? Jimmy Fallon. He's the worst.
Jimmy Fallon's awful.
He's
Can I
terrible.
just say, all of the late night hosts.
James
No,
Corden.
you actually know what? You about to
Yes.
say something. Go ahead, Mark. You about to say something. I think you about to. I thought you about to say something.
Oh yeah, I had a question. That's what it was. Because you love Steven so much, he came up through stand-up. Would you put him on top 5 stand-up artists?
He's not a stand-up.
He never did.
He never did stand-up.
He does improv. He's a writer. He does his monologue, of course. So the
Would
thing
you
about
put him on top 5 comedy writers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do that.
I would. Yeah.
would do that.
No, but the idea is a lot of people don't know a lot of the shit about him because I've been following him so closely.
Yeah.
You learn a lot of little things about him. The
He
fact
likes Lord of the Rings.
No, he has an encyclopedic knowledge of Lord of the
he's
Rings.
intelligent.
No, it's stupid.
He's very smart.
It's so stupid that they had a consultant for Lord of the Rings and for the Hobbit movies, and he outclassed them. Just showed up one day, outclassed them, just like that. But that's only part of it. He has because of his such a depth of knowledge. There was a thing where he actually
He's Ivy League, right?
No, I don't think so.
No, Conan is.
No, Conan, yeah, he went to Harvard. No, but there was a thing that let me find it. Let me see here. Colbert rap, where he heard a certain
song I want to
rhyme
break down
scheme from Chance the Rapper and Childish Gambino. Remembered where he had heard it from the Lord of the Rings, and tied it back together for a modern rap song. He does stupid shit like that, where it's like this encyclopedic knowledge. So he has that. He comes from a tragic backstory where he lost like 4 of his brothers in a plane crash, and his dad in a plane crash.
Yes, I've heard
and
of
had
that
to take care of his mom, had to do all that stuff.
He seems like a great person.
What's the fucking point of this list?
He's not funny.
What are you talking about? Funny is subjective. You guys have terrible senses of humor.
I think you do.
It's objective and subjective.
When 3 people, it was 3-1. You do.
But you guys will agree, you guys will disagree with me just for the fucking program.
No, we love you.
No,
we love you.
I would never.
How do I not love you? How do I not love you?
Trust you've only been on 3 shows.
How do I not love you?
He doesn't know you.
How do I love you?
You do it on the show.
I love you.
No.
You had 5 people listed.
Where we belong. Where we go fly.
Okay, you want me back? Okay, so
Excellence karaoke coming soon.
no, but
that'd be terrible. You tried to do that in the first episode ever.
But I don't even need him to be the funniest guy. He's interesting.
Not really.
How is he not interesting?
What Connecticut dad doesn't have knowledge of Lord of the Rings and would do some weird shit with Chance the Rapper to impress their teenage children?
Here's the weird thing that he's just a poor man's Jon Stewart, like in every way.
I didn't like Jon Stewart.
But Jon Stewart went crazy. The last time I saw Jon Stewart, it was
getting
bad.
another show.
Well, he had another show, but he was like, the Wuhan virus is coming from the Wuhan thing. He went off the edge a little bit.
David Letterman-ish.
A little bit. So I'm concerned. Don't get me wrong. I love Jon Stewart, but Jon
He
Stewart
wouldn't make my list either. He's boring as fuck.
What?
Thank you.
Is Steve Carell? Did he barely not make your list?
No, Steve Carell
wouldn't. Your accountant? Did your accountant make your list, Sammy?
His accountant's TJ.
No, I just want to play this. It's interesting to me.
God damn, man.
Add John Oliver to that list too.
I love John Oliver. I think he's actually funny.
No, he is not.
He doesn't think.
Dude, ever since they removed the crowd from John Oliver, I'm like, man, this is kind of hard to watch.
No, I like it
because
the crowd.
The crowd is there for like Bill Maher, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
when Bill Maher would say, I love the show. I love Bill Maher's show. But at that point where they took the audience away, you start to actually hear what they're actually saying without the audience. You're just like, that's stupid shit. You know, you start to think to yourself.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying. To me, I think the audience, when the audience is a certain way or goes sway a certain way and they clap for everything that's crazy, it's like, that's not really a good
James
point.
Corden's fandoms.
That's true. He's
Seth
not funny
Meyers.
either.
That's also a terrible late night host.
Thank you.
Seth Meyers is not great, but I like him the most. He doesn't have any audience either. But he leans into his bad jokes.
Oh yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, he leans into it like, that's a bad joke. And
right, he'll make callbacks just for himself.
But you would think that,
and I like that.
You would think that a writer like Seth Meyers would write good jokes.
No, they don't write their own jokes.
Yeah, they don't really. None of these people would probably write their own jokes.
They did that on Saturday Night Live.
Let's hear his rap.
Called my favorite song by Childish Gambino and Chance the Rapper, and the second verse starts with bang 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 skeet skeet skeet. She do that thing for 3 retweets. The album feel like 92. So grab that ball for he three-peats. Chance on acid, cruising on that LSD. I asked Joseph about my deal, turned and said, hell yeah, let's eat. Okay, so that rhythm right there, that was just like a worm in my brain. I couldn't stop listening to that song, and there was something about the rhythm of that second verse, which repeats again 2 verses later. But I didn't know what it was until I realized, oh wait, that's Gilbert and Sullivan's rhythm. That's, you could go like, I am the very model of a modern major general of information, animal and vegetable and mineral. It's the same rhythm, and you don't see it a lot of places. It's a pretty rare rhyme and rhythm scheme, because it's got a lot of
What? Why?
Make me feel very awkward.
Like, because you're not smart,
this.
you don't get these things, you don't know literature.
It's just following rhythm.
It's like the beat. It's like a different
Yeah.
type of rhythm. It's like chest rapper said LSD.
Yeah, that's what I saw. That's what I saw. Like, what's cool about that?
It's just like the beat.
The fact that he's eventually going to lead it to fucking Lord of the Rings, that's fucking neat.
Oh, wait, can I just say this?
God damn, Sammy. This is why you're single. I didn't want to say it. I had to. I'm sorry. I didn't
And why
want
you've gotten a gun pulled on you 3 times, because you're the way you are right now.
I still get puss. So it doesn't
You got stabbed by one of them.
I did.
Does this turn into this is your life?
No,
I don't want it to turn that way.
He always
picked
does.
Stephen
No,
Colbert as his number
No,
one,
you know how
Jordan.
you know why he does it? Because he has nothing else. He only has that.
No,
he knows that I'm
I
smarter,
love
better
you.
looking, more handsome, straighter teeth, bigger
I don't
feet.
know. It's true.
Better clothes, nice apartment.
Hey,
I don't know.
Look, if I had to say who's better out of me and
more
Sammy, I'd say
rounded
Sammy.
head. Shit.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes to all of that.
I mean,
you're still boring as shit.
Shut up, Marcos. You shut up. Shut your mouth.
I'll let him have it. It's fine, Marcos. Because he's my friend, and I will always let him have it.
You're a good friend for this.
How many of us have them?
Sammy, friends. That's it. You are my friend.
Can I
guy.
just say this one quick thing? And
No.
this is going to be a controversial thing.
Oh, God.
Sure.
Like
I say it, but it's not. I'm going to say this.
H.P. Lovecraft would be a great late night host.
Right. Let me read my latest creation of niggas. No. So, to me, in my opinion, as controversial as this figure is, Trump was good for late night business.
I'm
gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm being straight honest here. Because if it wasn't for Trump, a lot of these shows would have been canceled early, like The View would have been canceled early, because if they had Hillary Clinton, you wouldn't have this much turmoil in the media. Trump was really good for business in the media. And that people need to give that man credit. As much as he is a controversial creator. No, I'm just saying.
You're about to get your mic cut in about 2 seconds.
I'm just saying, give the man some bit of credit because he was controversial
At the expense of what?
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Because
it wasn't worth it for me.
That's like saying Bill Cosby's good for ratings because he raped all those people. It's not the. It's the fucking.
I don't think
he
that
was. No,
No,
he was
that's
good
exact.
for,
That's the exact same
I'm
thing.
just saying,
Because if he's not killing people at the border, if he's not killing people with coronavirus, good ratings. Fuck all that shit. I don't want to hear it.
I'm saying he was good for media business.
Go back to me being a fucking virgin or whatever the fuck you were gonna do.
You're
Your
not a
hacky ass
virgin.
joke.
You've had sex twice.
I have had them this many. Okay, shut up.
This many. Okay.
This many. I don't know how many this is.
It was like 6.
Claws.
That's fine. I'm not. Hey, look.
Are we talking about volume or partners? I
That
can't
doesn't
tell.
make you any more or less a man. All right.
But you're implying that it does.
No, for you, not for anyone else, just for you, because I have high hopes for you. Because, like you said, your teeth are straighter than mine. You're doing better in
I've
life
seen what
than
you
me.
fuck. I've seen what you fuck. I can't do that.
I mean, I don't care.
That's fine. That's fine. I just can't do it, and that's fine.
I don't want that.
Pride is a thing I have, and I'll
That's
take
the
it.
thing.
I'll
you
take
can
it.
get what you want. That's my issue. Everything you want in life, you can get it. You do it to yourself because you pick Stephen Colbert as your number one. Get out of your box, man. Get a tattoo on your face. Do something crazy.
You don't even have a tattoo on your face.
I wouldn't do that.
Get like an ice cream like Gucci Man.
I know what you like. I'm trying to get you. Like, I know the type of women you like. That
What's
would
the name of the dude that put a diamond in his face or some shit?
Lil Uzi Vert before he
yeah.
took that bitch out. Stupid ass. Boy, you give niggas $1 million and they do the dumbest shit.
So yeah. Actually, let's recap real quick because a friend of mine just came in.
Yeah.
I thought, glad to be back. Jesus, what did I walk into? And Key simply put, dude, Sammy mentioned Colbert and they fucking war.
It really
They
did
ain't gonna
set
never
us
let
off.
your ass
I don't
down
know
on
why.
that
It
shit.
And then
really did set me
Axel
off.
Trump was good for the media. That's why they make up shit about Biden now because they don't have chaos to report on. But that's how it always is.
Look,
Whoops, there we go.
listen.
Sorry.
For the media, Yes.
Yeah. For the
He
media,
was
yes.
great, and
Not
it's
for
terrible
comedy.
news that he's gone. For society, exactly.
No, I'm not even on that topic. I'm just
Okay,
saying,
yeah,
in the
yeah.
media
For the
by
media, yeah,
itself,
they miss
he
him.
was
The
great
media
for
does
media.
miss him, yeah.
And they're still talking
But
about
they
this nigga to this
suck.
I
day.
want to talk about that motherfucker. You're
Who's
number one.
What was your number?
With Stephen Colbert.
Stephen Colbert.
Damn it, I was hoping you changed.
You're number one.
You were hoping if you challenged them.
Who do you think you are? You think you mean anything to me in your opinion?
Ooh.
Good God, Sammy.
Do you think that you
I
matter?
hope so,
He's the
'cause I would
uncle
make
at
you a
the
better
family
person.
reunion.
Until you bring me back my PlayStation controller and my 3 Madden control. You want to air out?
I want my
shit? Let's
controller,
do it.
my Madden game. I want my
I will
Sega Genesis cartridges,
I will do
nigga.
you one better. I will get you a controller back, and I will not give you Madden 19. Wait, no, Madden 20 is what I took. I will give you Madden 21.
I have
son.
Madden 21. You give me Madden 22 and we'll call it even.
I have that downloaded
You
directly
give it
to
to
my
me.
PlayStation.
Then give me your PlayStation. Give me your PlayStation.
I would never
You have a
say
chain? Give me a chain.
Damn.
He's asking for a PlayStation. That's $20 at Easy Pawn.
Yeah, right. Sure.
Just get you a
it's
PlayStation.
$3
chain,
chain,
man.
man. You don't know the conversion Madden rates.
I get you a
already.
knockoff chain from the dollar store.
Well, that's
Them
what you wear
gumball.
already, so
I don't
we
wear
got
chains. I don't wear
stuck.
jewelry. I don't believe in jewelry.
Yeah, because you'd probably get it stolen from you every day with that mouth of yours.
No.
Talking all that
People
shit.
love me. Go ahead, Marco.
Who are these people that love you?
So my number one is
No one loves you either, Marcos.
I don't care.
That's fine. I can get more aggression out on him because he don't fuck. He don't fucking
I don't
care.
care. Yeah.
Yeah, my number one taught me to be chill, no matter what the fuck is going on.
It's Bill Cosby.
No. if you're not
If they
How does
accuse
that
you
not get
of
us kicked
things.
off? Just say the name Bill Cosby.
Oh, because we know he's an awful, awful man with a silly voice.
With a lazy eye. Go ahead.
and weird barbecue sauce.
That's Biggie.
He is the first cynic, is what he is known as. And if you don't care about philosophy because you're not smart enough, then he's not for you. It's Diogenes.
Let me look
You
that
know
man
anything
up too.
about Diogenes?
Spell it.
Yeah, he's a.
Since he always says we don't have class, we don't know anything.
Yeah, he's the one. Nothing matters. I hate him. He's the first emo kid. He's the first fucking emo kid.
That's not what he says at all.
Yeah, well, because he read.
That was
everything
Socrates
last night.
Yeah.
He read
No,
everything.
I've always known about Diogenes. I've known about him.
You just read about him last night.
Look at Diogenes touching his willy. What the fuck's that
That's
about?
all they did back
You
then.
sex
What else
pervert.
was
What is
So
that?
he thinks that he would rebel against society not by yelling about Trump on a podcast, but by masturbating on you if you disagreed with them, or
like
pissing
that.
on you. But his wit was the smartest. He would always argue with Aristotle, all the Greeks at the time. He was one of the smartest people in the world. Like, he actually stood up to Alexander the Great when he raided the village.
Wow.
So he was around with all these people.
Yeah, and he is just a homeless dude that lived in the market square, but we still know him to his day because of how awesome his wit was and how smart he was.
I didn't know about him.
Well, I mean,
until
you sold me on the idea. If I disagree with you, I get to masturbate on you.
should have led with
You sold me on that.
Well, he was known as Diogenes the dog. So he was saying that everything that people do for society is just, you're just not being true to who you really are. So that was one of the ways he kind of proved it. But he lived in a clay wine jar in the market
He's
square.
just a crazy person.
Well,
That's what he sounds like.
if he wasn't as smart as he was, then
Smart people can be crazy.
well, you're true. then.
Nothing's known about Diogenes except his father was a banker, so he's a rich hippie kid with a lot of money.
That
Had time
left-
to
He
think.
didn't
that
have
kind
any
of
money.
shit.
He gave away all his
Well, yeah,
possessions.
because
He was
he's-
that guy.
Yeah, because he's
Yeah.
he's a hippie. He's like, I don't need my dad's money, man. I'm just gonna live in a jar and pee on people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
He's
outsmart Aristotle. Like, what do you want outside of
Aristotle was the dipshit anyway.
He all right. You argue with him with Stephen Colbert over there, but yeah,
Yeah, Stephen Colbert would be able to out-rap him,
I'm big on this
clearly.
guy. I had to pick someone for that fight.
That's because you like open masturbators.
that was
I have a problem with him.
So you're a Louis C.K. fan.
Oh God, no, because he
did it in front of people. Diogenes, Louis C.K. What's the difference?
He did it because you insulted him.
Yeah.
Whatever.
He did it because he was a crazy rich boy.
no. He did it because you insulted him.
Yeah, he had. He
Well,
had
you don't do that, Mister. He's my hero.
Sammy, he had a
Fuck you,
code.
Marcos. Are you going to jerk
It's all
off right
about
now? Come
the
on.
cynic mindset,
coward.
not about me masturbating on you because you're wrong.
That's me.
It was,
Leave
it was
that
a
to
form
me.
of. It was like the slap of the glove, you know. It was-
Whap.
except he whipped it out and did his number. So it was like, yeah.
But all right, let me just to paint the picture of how badass Diogenes was. I'll tell you the story of Alexander the Great when he met him.
Okay.
So Alexander the Great is coming towards the village, and people are freaking out and they're leaving, despite Alexander the Great never actually doing anything besides to tear. Sammy doesn't know about tear, but yeah.
Lord forbid I don't know things about everything.
So Diogenes just starts he starts rolling his wooden bowl up and down the mountain, and everyone's like, why are you doing that? And it's like, I just want to be as useful as y'all losers are being by just trying to run away from this
asshole.
Yeah, he was definitely an asshole. He was a smart asshole. So he lays down in his thing, and then just picking through his chicken bones, and Alexander the Great is like, what are you doing? He's like, Alexander the Great killed his cousin in order to become the king. Like, so this dude has always been a ruthless badass for forever. And he's like, oh, I'm just going through these bones, but I can't tell the difference between your fathers and the slaves. Like, just insulted him straight from the front.
How did he not die?
Because his wit was that. In Greece, you're measured by wit, by how witty you are. So if you're
intelligence was the
yeah.
key. All right. So you could insult anyone as long as you were smart.
Yeah.
That's great. That shit back.
That's because you wouldn't want that because you would fall behind so far. You lack wit and talent and any sort of measurable positive.
You know.
So Alexander the Great had always heard all these stories about Diogenes, and he said, "Whatever you want, I want to give it to you." He was an emperor, already had conquered most of Greece, and Diogenes said, "Yeah, get out of my sunlight. That's all I want." Like the sunlight that was cascading on his bowl over there. And Alexander was like, oh, this is awesome. If I was not Alexander the Great, I would love to be Diogenes. And Diogenes was like, yeah, I'd also like to be Diogenes if I wasn't Diogenes.
He just seems like a dick.
He's just a crazy fucking person.
I don't think I could deal with that guy. Honestly, I don't think
Marco's like a crazy ADD old man. That's all he.
How is he ADD if he's hyper focused on the argument and giving the right counterpoint?
Because look what he's doing. He's living in a jar, hanging out with dogs, fucking with the jar.
Dogs are better people than people.
Elon Musk.
No, Elon Musk uses his money and his comfort. This dude gave everything away just to chill with dogs in the market square.
Okay, well, he's dumb as shit.
Thank you. At least
he's smart. You know, speaking of philosophers, the one that I'll actually like is John Calvin.
Oh, that's a good one.
Or Soren
Kierkegaard?
Yeah, I like those two. Those are my two favorite philosophers.
I like Calvin and Hobbes.
Now who
educate?
Because they talk
because I like tigers.
No, because
simpletons usually do.
You would know, Tommy, the exact feline.
I hate tigers.
What cat do you like?
A fossa. I like fossas.
Fucking weirdo. Whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
I have no idea what those are.
Dude, he's about to jump you. Did you see that? He was like, because you were about to be like Jordan.
Jordan's cool. But yeah, no, they talked about free will, and that's a very big topic for me regarding free will. You know, one thought it was voluntarily, the other one thought it was like, we want to be free, but in some ways we are afraid of freedom.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, free will.
Okay, Loki.
Hey, thank you.
I'm just saying,
Daddy.
I'm just kidding. Baby back, couple racks, couple Grammys on him. I'm just gonna become Lil Nas X if we keep doing that. Tommy, all right, two sucky number ones, admittedly.
No, Diogenes is way better than Colbert.
In the chat,
I got you.
in the chat, Diogenes the dog. He was an idiotic filth. Fuck the free will philosophy from a philosophy major.
Shut up, bitch.
I
thought that dude went to bed like 2 hours ago.
He's got family and shit, I guess. I don't know. He's
Take
back.
your ass to bed. Ain't an episode of Apollo on. Go watch that.
That still comes on.
Maybe all episodes. Go watch Sinbad's stand-up comedy. Go to bed. Man.
So my number one. To spice, so we've gotten off of people we admire, just people we would want to talk to.
Right.
That are fascinating. Yeah. Is where we are now. Mm-hmm. Rasputin would be my number one. Grigori
Giant
Rasputin.
penis.
Now, why him?
It's a very interesting story, Jordan. This motherfucker pretty much...
I've heard of the name. I know who the character is.
I know
know
everything about him.
I know a lot about him.
He just a guy who brainwashed the royal family.
Well, he was a mystic.
Whatever the fuck that, whatever the fuck that means. Yeah, look, it just,
he conned them.
I am spooky man.
Yeah, it did the whole thing, the whole shtick, conned the fuck out of him, and got everything he wanted, all the riches, just with words,
and then just kept getting murdered, and then he couldn't get murdered until they finally murdered him.
No, he was nigh unkillable. Is what I.
Yeah, that was his whole shtick. Was he couldn't die, and so yeah.
And he's a fucking freaky looking dude.
Oh, he's scary as hell.
Yeah,
he's actually the villain in the new Kingsman movie. By the way, yeah, that's a real guy. Yeah, he's just a fascinating fucking character, man. To where how a guy could con a whole royal family and he controlled Russia basically for a time.
Wasn't there a movie
which is crazy? Yeah,
that's like based off of him, where it's like this guy that moves into with this family and just takes over that family. It's
Anastasia.
No. Yeah. It's not that. That's not that. It was like some type of thriller, but it's like similar to that, where he just comes in, cons the family, gets them killed, and just take over their money.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, that's what he tried to do in his own various ways.
He is creepy.
He's a very scary man. But yeah, no, he ultimate con artist right there, the most successful one.
That would be your number one.
It would be.
Fascinating.
We're doing fascinating.
A street hobo.
We have to beat Stephen
A talk
Colbert.
show host.
The goddamn bar is set low. What you got, Jordan?
Well, you guys changed it. You guys changed rules from Living to Dead.
Whatever.
So
my number one is going to be.
I want excuses. We said that at the beginning. You
no, I stand by my morals.
Colbert.
Every time.
I'm surprised Mr. Rogers wasn't on you. That would have been a better number one. I would have been okay with that one.
No, he's a number 0. He's just so good that he didn't count.
And Tom Hanks. You left both of them.
Fuck Tom Hanks.
The last Negro on Earth starring Tom Hanks.
You know Tom Hanks. He's gonna be
Bill
villainous.
Cosby's okay, but Tom Hanks.
I didn't say Bill Cosby was
I think
okay.
You did. I don't think you did.
No,
Sammy.
no,
I think you co-signed.
I can only use the voice so many times, and so I just abuse the voice because I can't use it anymore because he's a sex pest.
Imitation is the best form of flattery. Boom.
You don't even know who flattery is.
Flattery is a term, Sammy. Stop flattering Bill Cosby.
He's not even alive.
He is very alive.
He is alive.
Barely,
Bill
but he is
Cosby.
still alive.
Well, that's against
His
my
eye
wishes.
isn't, but the rest of him is.
You know what?
That's
Y'all
against
not
my
gonna stop
wishes
talking
'cause I
about Black
want-
history like that.
Whatever, you picked Heathcliff. You're the reason. You're the one that
I didn't pick Bill Cosby. I picked Heathcliff. Okay. Excuse me.
You
No.
don't know what you're talking about, Jordan.
Just digs himself a bigger hole.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyway,
When I'm this tall, I can
Jordan.
climb myself out, motherfucker.
I'm gonna make
Colbert.
I'm gonna make it lighthearted. Yes.
Elmo.
I had two choices again.
It's gonna be the Black Ranger.
No. Wow.
The way your list has been going, racist. You picked.
It could go anywhere.
You picked Gerald
Excuse
the
me?
cartoon.
It could go anywhere.
Excuse me. My moment to shine. All right. So the two choices.
Yo, well, who said you could have two?
He did.
I'm special.
Let him have two.
So the first choice was actually Dick Gregory. And the reason why Dick Gregory is actually up there, Dick Gregory is civil rights leader, comedian, was also a vegetarian, if I'm not mistaken, as well, too. But just, to me, if I had to pick between James Baldwin and Dick Gregory, it would be Dick Gregory. I love James Baldwin. Don't give me two great choices, but just Dick Gregory, his philosophy.
For picking Rasputin now.
But I just like his mindset back in those days. He's a great guy. I got a chance to watch his documentary that came out on Showtime. The man was just ahead of his time, and I love that guy. I love that guy. But that was my first choice. Second choice, I'm going to end on a good note. Just say my family, the Houston family. No, I'm going to pick my family. You're going to let me pick my family. Okay,
it's better than Rasputin.
Better than.
But no, because my family.
Does your family have a late night talk show, or
No, they
hang
don't.
out with Alexander the Great,
No.
or murder Russians?
But we got good melanin skin, baby. Let's get it. Don't get it twisted, okay?
I'll allow it.
All right.
I'll allow it.
But like I said, my family, they inspire me every day. My family has different range of jobs, but they're all top at their job. So to me, that kind of inspired me to make sure that my work ethic matches theirs and then some. So I have to pick my family, the Houston family, as crazy as we are.
Why the Houston family?
That's his family.
That's my
Not
family.
the city of the Houston. His last name is.
My last
That's
name is
confusing.
Houston. I know.
I was about to say, yeah, all my family lives
Look,
in Houston too.
we from
Yeah, my LaGrange family fucking sucks.
And
My
I don't-
Houston family.
I don't feel that way about mine at all.
I love both sides of my family, you know, but like I said, the Houston family, they draw inspiration, or they give me inspiration every day. So yeah, and then on a good note,
Better than Stephen Colbert, so yeah.
It's better than fucking Rasputin.
It was a bad choice, all right?
Yeah,
I admit it.
all of yours were.
I just wanted to do the opposite of Stephen Colbert. It was out of spite of you.
Because
You
Stephen Colbert,
fucked up my number.
Stephen
one.
Colbert, you know,
I picked the
I was going to pick Tupac. I can't now.
He's an honorable mention. I'll put that.
Tupac honorable mention.
Yeah.
No, man, you hate Catholics. That's all.
you know, because he had a rap lyric that was
That's not
like,
how he sounds at all.
bitches ain't shit but
did.
hoes and
He kinda
tricks, and I
sorta-
remember that from Lord of the Rings
It's very-
chapter
it's not
6.
too far off. It's not too far off.
That's
Catholics
That's
aren't
your
very
hero.
generic white guy.
That is your hero.
Catholics aren't very high right now anyway with
How
that.
come John Leguizamo couldn't have got number one? Marcos?
I don't know. That would have been better.
Or
The white
Lin-Manuel.
man. The white man got number one.
Lin-Manuel Miranda. Fine. My number one is Lin-Manuel Miranda.
You can't change it now.
Caesar
Should
Cha-
he be your number one?
Caesar
He's kind
Chavez.
of a bad person.
Yeah,
too.
Really?
upon
The
re-
Jackie Chan of Mexico.
I got research.
Well, Jackie Chan is also a really
That's what
bad.
I'm saying. That's what,
upon further research,
You said
thought
Jackie
they were
Chan bad
heroes.
too?
Chavez.
Yeah, Jackie Chan's pretty bad.
Jackie Chan would have made my list if I didn't know about Jackie
yeah,
Chan.
no, that changed my perspective on Jackie Chan also.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
Join us tomorrow. We'll be talking about way more pleasant things, actually.
Join us tomorrow when I have me and my wife, Camille.
Throw the ball and throw it around.
Tomorrow we'll talk about
get it out of your
Buenos
system.
No. If we're gonna do football and Bill Cosby, okay, because Bill Cosby
No.
is like I said.
I'd rather do Stephen Colbert.
No shit. Yeah, right.
I remember that lyric.
No, there was a promo where Bill Cosby went
my
fucking
God.
crazy. There it is. He went fucking crazy.
He was always fucking crazy.
No. But this was like when he right before the. This is before the allegations. This is
The original?
the original allegations.
Okay.
This is, but they got him on ESPN or whatever, talking about college football, and he is nigh incoherent.
Yeah.
Talking. No,
He's
but
a fucking
Max
lunatic.
football on a
here's
Tuesday.
the with
Temple
Temple.
hosting the
Oh, my
Bobcats of
God.
Ohio. The call today from Bill Cosby.
Is that Mississippi State?
This is football night on ESPN.
Oh, Temple.
2, 5, and 6.
Garbage.
But the Temple Owls against the Ohio U Chitlin Lakes in the city of Philadelphia.
To be fair, Ashton Kutcher was just as crazy this past week.
This man needs
What did he do?
time.
He was just yelling like they almost took him off the set.
Jesus.
Why?
Because he was just yelling and going crazy.
Oh, he was on
They-
ESPN?
Yeah, Ashton
really?
Kutcher was on ESPN. Apparently, he's something with Wyoming. I didn't know that.
so be sure to watch football.
They should be ashamed for even having him on.
No, this is before everything.
Still, no, I know. And they
He's
still
honorable
should've
at that
been
time.
ashamed.
He was honorable.
Right, he was Heathcliff Huxtable.
Oh, no, he never
No more.
was.
What's producer show
Not to
coming
me.
on PBS
You
to
are
talk
a fool.
about
I was
pudding
not.
pops and guaylos?
I was not
He's
either.
always trash. Marcos knows. He's always trash. And I always hated him. Always.
I get you like
Because he hated black people.
You have to backtrack.
He hated young black men. And I couldn't. And meanwhile, he's out here raping motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So, see, I can't. You know? I can't. Can't do
That's
that.
point. That's
I like-
what we're gonna differ on that.
I like
He
the
was
show.
talking mad shit. Pull up your pants.
I know I did,
All that
but
bullshit.
We're not doing that.
We'll
That's
get our
another
own show,
topic.
Jordan.
Yeah.
'Cause, hey, look, the black man will rise. Let's take him out, Sam.
You can find me at the Excellence.
we should end it on "We Shall Overcome." End it on the Black National Anthem. Lift
That's how tomorrow starts.
Voice and sing. I thought it was the Rough Riders anthem. I thought that's what.
Boy, if you don't get your ass,
I've been told.
Like Sam J said, Mac Morris is the official black. That's the official
Return
black
of the
man.
Oh my God!
That's the official black.
oh my God,
You can find me at the Excellence.
bye y'all. The groove. Here I come. Oh, wait, not Hot Stepper?
And they call me Hot Step. I think still here. Curl around the lyrical gangster.
Yeah.